Oh, how's she going? Welcome to the show. It's a Monday. It's Barn Burner. You're doing something weird.
I am weird.
It looked like
I'm
you're
always
caressing your own nips.
that intro music.
Yeah,
I'm so excited to be at work today.
you're all turned on by that show the other night.
I'd heard some things about the
Oof.
show. What the hell was Jack? What kind of show were you running on Saturday, Jack?
Racy.
Jeez.
If I wasn't ill, I would have dug into it a little deeper, but I had no energy for that sort of discussion.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can.
so because this is like a content farm here, we have Barn Burner,
Yeah,
we have Afterburner,
Yeah.
we have Department of Discipline.
yeah.
We got we just added the In the Dome podcast to the
Yeah.
network. And Jack has now got a late night sex talk show. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Jack, what the hell? What's it called? Plug the podcast.
Butt plug.
Cammy After Dark is what I think
Cammy
it's.
Yeah, Jesus.
So how do you?
I don't want to get into this. I feel
It's
like
too
this-
late. You've let the
Go
bulls out
on.
of the pen.
No. That's the beauty of the business we're in is that we can tease it, and now you can go and watch Afterburner Saturday night's edition.
So
of
Saturday night's edition
Saturday's
of
Afterburner, okay.
with Cammy and Rat.
That's everyone's homework project.
Yeah, I guess so, including mine. I had no idea.
Well, you were busy this weekend. I get it.
Yeah.
Busy bronzing, hey?
You know where I was in? You know where I was?
Cultural capital.
No.
Okay.
I was in Riviere Kibar.
It's Mexico.
Ever heard of it?
How do you get there?
Minor.
You have to
go
connect?
north. You go north, and then west, and then north, and then west. It depends how you get there, but like it's definitely northwest, northwest, north.
Little stick handle up there.
Yeah, Riviere Kibar. Also, Calahoo.
Calahoo.
Calawhat, Calaware, Calawen, Calahoo. The home.
Calahoo is where my beauty, Frankie Bimbo Banham.
No
was from.
way.
Is he from Calahoo? I'll tell you what, there's no mention of him in the Calahoo arena.
What the hell are they doing?
Well, it's his off ice antics. It'll get him every time.
You think so?
Yeah.
You know what there is, though, at the Calahoo arena? Plenty of love for Calahoo, Alberta native Craig Berube.
Yes,
Greg Berube, Calahoo.
Brought the cup back to Calahoo.
Chief, right?
Got the jersey in the lobby. They've got a kind of a wooden statue erected outside the arena. It's a big deal in Calahoo, unlike Frank Banham. But yeah, that was
That's tough company. I mean, Banham, good player.
Greg Berube
Yeah.
put a video message for Frank Banham.
Got Wally Pip. That's what it is.
He took it Wally Pips for getting his jersey hung.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Probably because they're from the same hometown.
But yeah.
I'm guessing. Wow.
Yeah. So you were sick. I've been sick over the weekend.
I had a weird illness. I was coming down. It's one of those ones
The
that
pi-
hits you hard.
HIV?
and then maybe. I took some pills. I don't know if they were the right pills. Got rid of it.
Yeah.
T's and P's, right? I hope it's not that.
Shingles?
Oh, that's painful.
I hear it's terrible for
Shingles is a massive pain in the ass.
Yeah.
You don't want that at all.
Oh, see what you did there. If you get it on your, yeah.
Do you?
But it can get you anywhere, right? The shingles?
It's the skin, right?
Yeah.
Feels like it's burning. You got skin almost all over you.
And even the burning
The outside, at least, yeah.
of the shingles. I've seen people that've had it on their neck,
Ah,
their head, like kind of side.
The big human had it on his scalp.
Jay.
Oh, that's no
Yeah,
fun.
I've heard that could be
scalp or
problematic.
shingle.
Now, is it the same as chicken pox, measles?
No, it might be related, but it's a very different thing. It's got its own. You got to get
Its own zip code.
no, like you get a shot to stop it. The shingles shot, especially when you get older. Dean, you should look into that. When you get older, you don't want
You
to live
don't
in
need
that
the
pain.
shingles, Dean.
Don't want it.
Forgot my headphones at home. Do these headphones make my face look fat?
Your fat face looks smaller with those headphones, actually.
Yeah, kind of.
Does it kind of proportionally help things a little
Whoa.
bit? Hmm. No Frank Seravalli today. Speaking of
hell?
see,
How
no.
many weeks off does he need?
He was off last week. I saw on his social media, it looked like he was sunning himself.
Oh,
There was some beach activity.
Gross.
Now he lives close to the Jersey Shore, so I don't know if
Gross.
it's nice enough there to sit on a beach yet or not. But he couldn't come on last week.
I get it.
They
That's
all worn right out from the old trade deadline.
but this week.
And now this week, he's having some air travel issues trying to get to all that gorgeous snow down in FLA. General manager meetings,
Snooze.
which I noticed not held in Swift Current or Calahoo.
They had one stupid event in the rain in Seattle, and I think that was the token thanks for spending $650 million on a team. And now they're back to Florida. They're like, we're not bleeping around with that again. I can't remember who we had on, but they were socked in their room. It was raining. It was gross. That was in the fall. Like, we can't be doing that. Go back to Palm Beach.
Just go to Florida.
Yeah. Okay.
Is the humidity bad there yet? Like
it's mint right now. I actually was
Really?
listening to flights. I should head down there, catch some baseball.
When does the community become an issue? In the summer, those big rains every day? Is that it?
What is it? March, April, May,
Okay.
mid-May. Mid-May gets a little sloppish.
Sloppish.
What's that? The things in May, but mainly on the plane. What's that saying? Something in May lands the rain in May. The lands mainly on the plane.
April showers, May flowers.
You were flummoxed earlier, Dean, and now you've got me flummoxed.
No, you know what? I got it figured out.
Talking about,
but it's not for consumption on air.
Oh, it's an off-air thing. Okay, well at least it won't.
Do we call this on air? It's not.
I don't know. There was once a moment in time when I was interpreting a contract and wondering what did on air mean.
Yeah,
it's not on air.
What you found out, and what we can assure you is this is not an on-air broadcast.
It's not transmitted through the air. It's through cables underground.
This is
not over the air.
This is part of the reason
Calgary radio station.
No, this isn't even on air.
No,
we're digital.
That's why we did all that work out front of the studio to get the right
get it underground.
Things in the ground.
That's right.
Cords and cables.
Isn't it great now?
It's really great. So worth it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they haven't put the bike lanes in yet. It's only going to get better.
No, but it's coming. I appreciate the city buying in on our needs and wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Friggin' Nenshi. Jamie's got it figured out. It's the rain in Spain.
I've never been.
Grimace taking strays here.
I was in
the
Spain.
Rain in Spain. Fox mainly on the plane.
I was in Spain. Never saw one drop of rain. None.
Really?
Take care, come here.
That's because you're in those brothels. You never leave the brothels.
Yeah, but you can't. They kick you out eventually.
Cultural. Yeah.
I don't know if Spain's where you get the brothels. Is it?
I don't know. I just assume that's what kind of chicanery you'd be up to.
Oh,
that sort of nefarious activity.
I went full. What do they call it when it's all denim?
Oh, Gene Zito.
Oh, I was looking good.
You go Gene Zito in Spain? Is that what you're saying?
Oh,
wow. It's the "Hey, I'm not from here" outfit.
Yeah. That's the Jay Leno collection.
Yeah.
He's always in the denim.
Is that right? He goes double denim?
Denim shirt, jeans.
Isn't there a denim on denim country song? A little denim.
Well, Baby's got her blue jeans on. I know that.
No. This is newer. I'm sure there is.
And if you remember in the movie Ocean's 11, when they went to buy the vans, the salesman at the car dealer was Billy Tim Denham.
Double denim.
Like the jean.
What was that guy's
It's like
name?
meats don't clash. Can denim clash? Or is it just any denim goes with any denim?
I don't know.
We're going to try that at Stampede, figure it out. We got some time to figure that out.
It's a game day. Get your helmets on, everybody. The Calgary Flames taking on the Washington Capitals. The Capitals, in a dog fight for a playoff spot, gentlemen.
Are they dog fighting?
They are dog fighting. Scratching and clawing and biting and snarling and they're working so darn hard to get into the playoffs.
Scrawling, yeah.
Just working so hard. There you see it.
Oh. That's more of a dogfight than they thought. They got 2 games in hand on those pesky Wings. And the Islanders must have cooled off because they were on that heater under old Patty Roy there last we checked in. They've fallen out.
Pittsburgh beat Detroit yesterday to get back to within 5. Yeah, Detroit's had a little bit of a spill here. But as it pertains tonight for the Washington Capitals, this is a big game for them. They are looking at this. It's another it's a West Coast trip. They have whereabouts are they now on as far as games in? I had the thing up here. I'll take a look-see.
66.
Yeah, no, the road trip he's talking about.
Started in Winnipeg, loss. Edmonton, loss.
Mm.
Seattle, win. Vancouver, win. And
Wow.
tonight wraps things up. The 5-game trip will end against the Flames.
Yeah, I see.
You're welcome.
2 wins in the last 10 for Detroit. They've really let everyone back in this thing.
Yeah, and they're saying it's because they got the sponsorship. It's for like a trash company or something on their jersey.
I think it's because
no.
they spent a couple extra days in Vegas and partied a little hard.
I think it's because they didn't unload a first plus for Noah Hannafin. Clearly, they had to do that. What are you doing, guys?
What about a
Come on
goalie?
now.
Could you
Figure it
use a
out.
goalie?
Figure it
I
out.
probably could use a goalie.
Yeah, figure it out. I don't know.
Devils, man. Just not talking about a sinking ship. Since that date that Markstrom trade was rumored, like they have got straight shit goaltending for like a month plus now.
Blame
Yeah, they're doing it right.
Fitzgerald.
They're doing it right. No,
Are
he's
they?
got it dialed in. He knew if I'm not getting a goalie, I might as well shit the bed the rest of the
I
way.
blame
What are you
he
doing?
should have got a goalie.
Then he went and got 2
It wasn't
mediocre
his fault,
Yoder
maybe.
goals.
Whose fault is it? You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of blame.
Maybe
to
you
go
just blame the
around.
coach and fire him at the end of the year. Have they done that yet?
Soon.
Okay.
Look, we can take a look at the Capitals. Here's what their story is.
Matthew
They're
Phillips?
what?
Matthew Phillips back?
No, he's no.
Revenge game?
So there it is. They're kind of 500-ish. They score a bit. They give up a little
Really
too
don't score
much.
that much, to be honest, do they?
And power play is kind of middle of the pack. They're a middle of the pack team.
Remember, Ovi was at like 6 goals, like at Christmas. He's almost at 20, so he's had a nice second half here.
Hey, I got a fun fact for you. You ready for it? You
Sure.
sitting down?
Promise it's
You
gonna be
set?
fun. I'm sitting.
Because there you see Alex Ovechkin. He has 19 goals, which is 1 away from 20.
Yeah,
That's your fun fact.
that's the fun one. Okay.
No, there's more to it. If he scores tonight, let's say, or whenever he scores his 20th,
Yes.
it will be his 19th consecutive 20-goal season.
Holy shit. And you know what? There's been some shortened years.
Stoppages
some
be
lockouts,
damned,
some
yeah.
COVID shit. Good for
Only
him.
2 other players can say they have done that, have gone 19 consecutive 20-goal seasons.
Wayner?
No
What?
Injuries.
injuries. Was it injuries? I don't
Yeah,
remember
he
Wayne
did
being
get hurt in that.
terribly hurt.
The
Bad
outdoor
back.
game.
Yeah, maybe. Brendan Shanahan had 19 of them.
Come on.
So Ovi would match Brendan Shanahan and Mr. Hockey, Gordie Howe, 22.
Yeah, makes sense.
22 consecutive 19.
Sid would have
or,
been
20
close.
goals.
I started talking about Sid there for
In fact, Ryan and Rhett, only 5 players have had 19 19 or more 20-goal seasons.
never mind consecutively.
Yeah. So we know that Gordie had one.
Mm-hmm.
We know that Shanny had one.
Yep.
Ron Francis,
Ronnie.
Yarmer Yager,
Yags.
and oft forgotten Dave Andrechuk.
Oh, wow. He's partying in the booth with Sarich.
Just scoring.
Tonight.
In front of the net.
Yeah,
Dave,
go
go
to
to
the
the front of the net. Tip pucks. They can't move you out of there. Put them home.
Go to
Yeah,
the bank. That's where you get paid, right in front of the net, boys. That's what you do. So we'll see if Ovi makes history tonight with a goal. What else can we tell you? I didn't realize Charlie Lindgren had really taken over the net
Yeah.
for the Caps. He has started 8 of their last 9. So it's Lindgren time.
That's what they're yelling in the streets of Washington.
Yeah.
Washington.
Yeah.
They're not great.
Can we put that the Eastern standings up there again? Who do we want in?
Entertainment value?
Yep.
I mean, I'd have a tough time not saying the Penguins. I just think they're too far back. I don't think they're good enough either. If Buffalo wants to go on a run, but they're probably too far back. Are they? Maybe not.
Buffalo's too far back. There's too many
Okay.
teams in between and they've played the most games and they got the least points.
I'm pretty mad on the Wings. I'm pretty mad on the Caps. Patrick Waugh makes the Islanders a little better, but they're just going to play boring hockey anyway. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't need the Islanders in there.
No.
Sorry.
And maybe the Wings, if they can get their shit together, would
Well,
be more exciting. They do have some decent young players that are fun.
I'll take the Wings, actually.
Would you?
I would.
Patty
Out of
Kane.
all those skid
Yeah,
teams,
Patty Kane.
no, I don't need
Patty
to see
Kane.
done.
And the
Steve
other guy
Blank.
there that scores goals.
You like
The
the
shooter guy.
Larkin guy?
Nah, the shooter guy.
Oh, DeBrincat.
DeBrincat,
His old
that's
pal
right.
from Chicago.
You
Yeah,
got it.
that's right.
Ding, ding.
They may as well start playing that if they get her going.
And I still like their that big D man. Mo Cider. Dig that.
Oh, my kid loves Mo Cider. Big fan. Had to go watch Mo Cider in person. He likes.
Is that right, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He is a hell of a
Is
player.
he modeling his game after Mo Cider?
I believe that is his thought. Yeah.
Wow. That's lofty goals. I love it.
Mhm.
Aim high, kids. Maybe you could be the next Mo Cider.
These two teams, the Flames and Capitals, they have played each other before.
Second game of the year or third?
This is the second.
No, I mean like when they played last. It was that.
Oh, it was October 16th. Yeah, it was super duper early.
Yeah.
I was going to say, don't be stupid. It's East versus West. Of
Yeah,
course they only
exactly,
played
too.
twice. Don't be dumb.
Don't be an idiot.
Have Rhett give you a headbutt. October 16th, shootout, 3-2 Caps. Damn it.
Did they blow a lead there? There was something disappointing about that
They
effort.
played really well. I think they outplayed them, and they still couldn't win. And we were like, this doesn't look good.
Well, that had to have
Phillips
been
scored.
the Matty Phillips game,
It was.
right? Because he was still with the Caps.
Yeah.
Then he moved around and all that. That wasn't why did he put Huberto in the shootout game, was it?
Oh, it might have been. Ruzicka makes it 1-0. Dubé 2-0 on the power play. It's 2-0 Flames after 20.
Wow.
That's the disappointing
What
part.
year is this game from, Ryan?
Yeah, well,
Ruzicka
2023,
and
but
Dubé.
this season. Yeah.
Hmm.
It was part of that fourth line that evaporated.
Okay.
Yee.
So it's a 2-0 lead.
2-0 lead after 20.
Worst lead.
They
And
they were
then,
shit pumping them in the first period. I don't think Washington got out of their own end.
Yeah, and then Matty Phillips is in the second.
Damn it.
3 minutes later, Connor McMichael. Yeah. Tough sledding, boys. Losing the shootout. Phillips, number 1 star.
Well, of course, yeah.
Durr.
Shoot. So that was, I mean, for whatever that is, just by hearing those names,
Yeah, it's a
it
while
would
ago.
suggest it was a while ago.
Yeah. It
Both
was
teams have won back to back.
pre-Zary, pre-Pospisil. That's how long.
Yeah, this is pre Miramanov, pre
Certainly
Stevich,
premarital.
premarital.
yeah,
Someone got married between now and then, for
preventive,
sure.
yeah, all of that. We have to talk about now. So let's get into the game from the weekend. You
Okay.
went
I went Saturday, early start.
to see Les Habs and Les Flames.
I had a bunch of buddies that are
Of course, you did.
Quebecois.
Just
what a
always.
shock.
So it's
So
many
always
buddies. All my buddies.
And I mean,
got
you
so
don't
many
want to let
buddies.
all those friends down all the time. Like you,
Yeah.
I
every
was
once in
having a
while,
serious case of FOMO, but it wasn't going to go well because Mama Bear's still in Australia for another couple days.
Oh, for Christ's sake!
I
those
know,
kids don't
but
need
here's
you.
the thing: 5 o'clock start. Find a buddy who has a kid the same age. I'm like, why don't the boys play when we go to the game? Hang with the other kid's mom. Perfect.
There it is.
Play date, and then he and I go get banged up
Yeah.
in the Mickey Ultra Club and watch part of the game. It was great.
That's way better than just going.
Oh, it's amazing.
That is the play for a lot of people.
Like that.
Get a ticket, go to the building
Mhm.
to watch it on TV.
It's your $170 cover charge to go to the club.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
Pay
Dunn's
extra for your drinks.
yeah,
That's true. Yeah, a premium there.
to watch it on a small television from a bad vantage point.
And oddly, with like the windows are bright. Like, what the hell's going on here? It's Saturday. Why is there light coming in the windows? I didn't know this building had windows.
Yeah, I do like this time of year. It's more fun when the team that you're kind of cheering for, I guess, is in a playoff hunt. But when the days get longer and it's not, you're
Yeah.
not bitterly cold coming out of the rink, and
Man, it was nice this weekend.
still bright when you're walking in.
Yesterday, went over for dinner with some pals and sitting
Buddies,
in the
just
sun,
so many buddies
sitting in the sun,
Yeah.
like beads, like had to get out of there, had to
Yeah.
move into a shady area. It's coming.
And
The
I'll
snow
bet
that is midweek. Yeah,
Had a few
it's back.
Yeah. And cold
Guinness
Bud weekend.
because you're
Yeah.
Irish for sure. So
Have to have
glad
some
you
Jesus.
got out.
Pay your specs. Yeah.
I understand it was a big banger out at Origin
Really?
in Strathmore.
Come on now.
Yep.
How come they didn't invite us?
Well, they did.
You weren't.
You don't live here.
I was busy.
Goodness, does it look nice out there? Wow.
Yeah.
Gorgeous weather.
So anyway, let's go back to Les Habs and Les Flames.
Yeah.
Story of the night for the second game in a row feels like it has to be Dustin Wolf.
Yeah. I mean, the Vegas game, it was like makes the big save at one end. They come back and score. And you're like, there it is. That feels good for the kid. He's only had 6 starts. And already people are saying, he's too short. He's not going to make it. Like, just let the kid have a run here. And then he has the big win against Vegas, backs it up again on Monday. I mean, Vegas, the only goal he allowed is that horrendous turnover from Pahal. Very impressive couple games. He'll go again tonight, rightfully so. That's what we were hoping for.
I got to say, I said it on Afterburner because I was working.
course
Mhm.
he did. Yeah.
Huh? On the weekend.
Yeah. Working.
Uh,
Lover boy.
I can see where people say he is too short because there are plays that happen that with a bigger goalie, they would actually hit him.
the
and it would
Savard shot.
die.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even the goals and stuff, just all kinds of plays that go around the net that are a little higher up and stuff. They're hitting the bigger goalies and dying. And the point I'm getting at is that it's neither here nor there for good or bad, as long as he plays, if he's playing good and winning, but it's a different style of game, I think.
He
And I
has
think
to be,
you-
right?
Yeah, and I think you're going to
can't be
get
the John
used to it.
Sebastian Jaguar blocker. You
So
just can't.
athletic.
You're not that big. You
So
have to
quick.
be incredibly athletic to be
Yeah,
that
so
size and play.
So I think the success, once you see enough of it and the success is there, you'll be like, oh, that's just the game. But it is a different viewing. You watch the game, you're like, oh, Jesus, that should be covered or caught or this or that. But
Well,
it's
we're
still
just
a
used
lot.
to seeing these monsters, Rhett. Like
Yes.
Vladar and Markstrom are 6'7" and 6'6". They look like NBA guys. Like their elbows standing up or at the crossbar. When they bend over, the lower back is touching the crossbar. Like that isn't Wolf. He looks smaller because he is, but it's the same sport and the same size nets as all the leagues he's been player of the league in when he was competing against these massive goalies that he was better than. So this is the only league he hasn't looked like a mega stud. And, let's hope he does. It would be continuing the pattern of proving people wrong, and 2 good starts now in a row.
The other thing is too, watching him play the position because he's smaller. When he goes side to side, right? It's like you're watching obviously such a different style, because certainly with Markstrom and Vladar, they barely move to go.
don't
They can
half
play
the
deeper
post,
too, right?
When they're in
Yeah.
their butterfly, it's just a small push to get from one post to the other. And for Wolf, he's swinging back and forth.
He has to play further out, to Rhett's point about the angles. And that means you have to be much more athletic, because to your point, laterally, you have to go further if you're another foot off the top of the crease. Whereas if you're 6'7", you hardly have to leave the goal line, really.
What a pain in the ass this kid is for the goalie coaches.
I think they love him.
Like, good God. Now I got to
Yeah,
change this little shit. Now we got to talk about angles and getting out of your crease.
I know.
Like,
With Vladar, we just be a blocker.
Drop
Just
a
get in front of
block.
it. Just come on, let them hit you. We'll clear rebounds.
Do you remember when they had the World Juniors in Edmonton, and he was the backup behind Spencer Knight, and they won gold against a particular country in the final?
Oh yeah.
He had a ride home with goaltending coach Jason LaBarbera, who was on the Team Canada staff, and decided to wear his gold medal for the ride.
Yeah, sure you would.
home.
Yeah, sure.
So, you might have been a pain in the ass that day, but they've loved him ever since.
February 15, Wolf was in the net in a 6-3 loss to San Jose, which was a horrendous game.
Yeah.
And that was all the hue and cry of too small, can't do it, too young, too soon, doesn't matter if he's young, he'll never do it, all of that. Now I don't know how much we learned in the 3-save third period, but in back-to-back starts, he's looked very capable. And I tend to lean towards the last 2 games as opposed to a 6-3 loss to San Jose. Maybe that's just
the team was shit in front of him. He was bad that night too.
but
yeah.
it's called
If-
recency bias.
it is maybe recency bias.
Yeah, the sample's growing too, and that's important. I don't think he played anywhere near his best hockey in those 6 games. I think last year against San Jose, meaningless last game of the year. Like, what are we really weighing in that? But these last 2 games have been teams that should be relatively hungry. I mean, Vegas is playing to get out of wild card 2. That's a big win for him.
So my question is, and you guys talked about it on Friday's show after the Vegas win, and now we're talking about it after the Montreal win. Wolf has been impressive. Is anybody talking about Jacob Markstrom? When's Markstrom going to be back? Is he healthy? What's the status? He's day to day. When's he back? Is he coming back? Is there any of that conversation happening? Because Wolf will start tonight against Washington.
Rightfully so.
And it feels rightfully so. And this is great. Want to see him again.
Mm-hmm.
Is that how quickly the page turns? That's how quickly
it's
we
how
flip?
smart. It's how smart the hockey fans are for the most part. Like, we're not all complete idiots. There's a couple of them out there, but I think we're all realistic enough to know what Markstrom is.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a real good chance to find out what Wolf is. So
Yeah,
I
and if he's dealing with something minor, what do you put?
Oh, but it's not. I'm not talking about I'm just talking fans.
Yeah, no, and I think
just
that's
think
why it
fans-
just makes sense, right? Yeah, I think it makes
Let's
sense.
see more Wolf.
Yeah.
Wolf starting perfect, right? Even
Good.
in our chats, like, yes,
Good.
Wolf, let's go. Want to see more of them.
Mhm.
It's a It's a bit of an unforgiving business that way.
I don't think
Wally Pipp.
no,
You're quickly forgotten.
I don't think I see it that way. I think it's just a different. The fans realize what's ahead of us or the team, and that's not a playoff spot. So what the hell difference does it make if Markstrom plays? I don't think they know that they don't need wins, and if we did need wins, they'd be clamoring for Markstrom to get back in the F and
Yeah,
F.
fair enough.
Agreed. If they're 2 points out of a wild card, Jacob Markstrom's probably played at least one of the last 2 games.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like it's something significant, but given where they are, how much he's played, you can get him a little rest and take a look in the cupboard. It's a win for everyone.
Because what do we got? 15 left?
Yeah.
Somewhere in that
Yeah,
neighborhood.
it's 15.
He'll play tonight. That's the 3rd in a row.
I wish
Who
there
knows?
wasn't such a big break and they could just play him, keep playing.
Well, they got a back-to-back this weekend coming up, Saturday, Sunday. Maybe you looked at the calendar and you said, Marky, if we can get you a couple days here, you'll have a full week until it's your old team, Vancouver. He seems to get up for Vancouver games. And then they fly right back and play Sunday night against Buffalo here, which could be Vladar or Wolf. We'll see.
Coming?
Uh-huh.
You'll be
It's
here
this
for it?
weekend, Buffalo.
Sunday. Sunday.
Good. We lost yesterday.
You what?
I don't want.
What?
I don't want to change the subject.
No. Did you guys fall in states?
What happened, bud?
Oh, no. Injury
Oh,
bug. I don't know if you
no.
heard on Friday. Major injury bug.
Not
Jeez.
good. We're down, guys. We're gonna illnesses, and on Saturday going into Sunday's finals. Best center. We've got a flu bug, and
No, and you lost another center on Thursday, didn't you?
cute. No, he's a winger, top 6 winger.
Okay, sorry.
So we
Top
had
6.
lost our top 3, third best defenseman. And I'm just going to say it, Dean, because that's what I do. I spill truths. It's
Yeah.
truth serum ret. Fucking refs suck.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
boy. Too many, Trev.
I can
Got
show you the
zebraed.
clips. I can
Got
ask her
zebraed.
if you want me to show you the clips.
No, I
Send him to Jack. We'll do it tomorrow.
totally believe
We'll
you
break it down.
because you're not one to look for an excuse.
Tie game, 2-2. Beautiful hockey game. Playing hard. Both teams going at each other. There's no one willing to give an inch.
Time left?
Yeah.
3 minutes left in the
Oh.
third.
Mm.
Chintzy little slash call. Kill it off. We kill it off.
Oh,
Overtime. Oh.
don't say it.
Rev-
Don't say it again.
Whistles go away in overtime, right? Like big
Surely.
game.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that?
big game.
Let,
Oh,
let
yeah.
the teams decide
let
it
the
for
kids
sure.
vote.
First fucking shift behind the net hooking call. What are you talking about, Mr. Referee? Shot and a goal.
Damn.
Couldn't kill it.
So no nationals for you.
That's it. That's all. Unless somebody has some pull. Anyone back listening out there, listening in the metaverse and the universe, if you have any pull with the at-large bid people, give them a call for the old retro.
Oh, they're still in that large bid.
There's 4 open spots. I don't
Okay.
know.
So
For one.
they could come from anywhere in the country. They will be the final 4 teams
Oh,
entered
I
into the
see.
tournament.
I see.
Yeah. So non-conference winners, essentially, the at-large bid.
Yes, that's right.
Do you have you taken a look to see where your team, what kind of a
We
Do you have a pairwise ranking? What do you?
shot?
we are
Yeah.
probably 6 instead of 4th.
Oh, right. You'd coached a little harder.
Yep. Probably we're probably number 6.
So was it tough to be outside the building when the OT winner was scored, or
The beauty of it is I kept my cool until the game was over, and then I let the
Oh.
folks know that
yeah.
really unnecessary to be involved as much as you were, fellas.
You know what though, Rhett? It happens.
It does.
Even at U14 ringette.
Really?
Yeah.
Shut the front door.
Zebras.
There had to be, I'm not going to say which team or whatever, it doesn't matter, Strathmore, but there was a couple of people
Settle down, Strathmore.
who were there to watch the gold medal game, watch their kid. I'm guessing it's their kids, and they got tossed out of the rink.
Really?
Yeah.
Out of the rink.
Heave ho. And then kind of came back into the lobby area and were watching through the glass and then started hooting and hollering and cheering when one of the teams scores. Doesn't matter which team it was, Strathmore. And then the ring at Alberta people had to come, get out. You're out. Get out. You got to out.
Mhm.
So people get tossed at every level. So good on you for keeping your cool and at least until the game was over, and then
Yeah, then
flip it.
really
Even
just
then, it
unloading.
was, I really kept my cool. I just
Yeah.
informed them that they were idiots. And
Keeping my cool here, ref. Just
Yeah.
want you to know you're an idiot.
So anyway, Dustin Wolf's been great.
Wolfie,
Fun to watch.
dynamite.
Yes.
Want to see more?
Give
I
me a
wouldn't mind seeing a
jersey.
little more of Vladar too, but and I think you'll probably see a little bit of Markstrom. What did we say? There was 15 games left.
I think that's what it is.
If
and you
Conroy
had
sent
asked
us
last
all a
week, how
Wolf,
many more Markstroms are we going to get?
Yeah.
We thought it was about half.
yeah, that'd be great. I'd love half Wolf, half Markstrom. And if Conroy wants to send us all a jersey, could we put it up somewhere? Like, up here.
Oh,
Yeah.
is Wolf our guy?
Easy.
Pospisil's your guy.
Oh, Paz scored again.
Posby.
Scored again.
Poor Pospis, he's got the mark beside his name there.
Yeah, he
There's
does.
definitely an agenda.
Yeah.
Season can't end soon enough for
Got
Pop.
mixed up with Suzuki, and then he gets hit from behind, and it
Yeah,
bangs into Suzuki, knocks him down. Oh, penalty.
Huh.
Friggin' refs. Hey,
brutal.
Friggin'
Refing.
friggin' refs.
Jack, have you titled today's show yet? Because friggin' refs
Friggin' refs.
got a heck of a lead here.
Just out to screw you.
Yeah.
Screw you.
Friggin' refs.
What does it cost to have them on your side? I've never had that.
You had to buy the refs? I thought you'd have looked into that with your Buffalo
I
team.
have
Just
looked into
half-assing
it, but I don't know the proper path. Do you just be up front, or is
You
it
go to
like
the dark web? Where do
is
you
it
buy
the
refs?
club? Is it like going into the club where you put the hundo in your
Cover charge?
palm, kind of
I wonder if you have to go a tier or two up
above,
to the head.
so they know going into the game they've already been.
So then they get the sonar. It's like, hey, it's gonna be really good if Buffalo makes it through here today. Good for them, good for me, and good for you too. If you know what I'm saying, wink, wink.
You know, it'd be really nice if the Penguins, who, kind of in bankruptcy trying to get a new rink done, if they got Crosby here with the draft lottery.
Wink.
Might be a benefit for everyone.
Might be real good for the league.
Doesn't really explain the other one though.
The other
That was a
like,
bad.
third.
Well, they
Yeah,
couldn't
that was
do
a
it.
bad one.
They just. Well, you know what that is? The conspiracy here is that because Buffalo gets effed over and everything,
Yeah.
we can't let anything good.
Yeah, I
happen
guess
to
that's
Buffalo.
probably
Yeah.
right.
So the Buffalo of Canada got him instead.
Yeah,
Good work,
It
Gary.
doesn't really matter where he goes as long as it's not Buffalo. They're out to get Buffalo.
Mm. I do enjoy when the Oilers fans are the stupid rabbit, back to back. It's like, are you really? You had 4 lottery wins in 7 years, and you're suggesting that the league is against the Oilers? That's a lot.
I don't want to talk.
That's a
about
lot.
the
That's a
Oilers. I
lot.
don't want to talk about the Oilers. You know what this is? This is opening statements for McLeod Law. Shane King, partner in the litigation and dispute resolution group, specializing in areas like employee rights. Being laid off or terminated can be hard. Shane, he'll review your situation, make sure that you've been treated fairly, as the law requires.
Mhm.
It's what we all want, right?
Can I get him in to talk to the refs?
Just equal, just be fair. It's all we want is everybody just being fair. Use a practical approach, plain language, no hoity-toity legal jargon, that sort of thing. We need more. You know what? We need more Shane Kings out there. But Shane King is your guy at McLeod Law, McLeod-law.com. I guess also as we're kind of bouncing back and forth, talked about tonight's game. Miromanov, they are not. He's
easing him in.
not dipping a toe. They're throwing him right in.
Yeah.
Again, 20. He's played 20 or more minutes in 3 of the 5 games. The other one was 19 minutes and 50 seconds. He's 19, 20, 22 every night. Now, you, Rhett, were a defenseman. I asked you this question last week. There's more because I know you would have been watching the Golden Knights game and then the Habs game. What do you? He scored twice, which is, hey, it's great. But the one was a bomb that went off of a body, and then the other one he was kind of at the side of the net, which you generally aren't as a defenseman.
I don't care where you're supposed to be scoring goals, baby.
Oh, anyway, whatever.
See what Redo's saying.
But I just wonder what your what do you see?
That was my touch. Oh,
Yeah. Looping around when you're down
Yeah,
below the goal and you
jumping in,
swoop up
keeping
right there.
pucks. Yeah.
So when you're behind the other team's net as a defenseman, what does that feel
Yeah,
like?
bomb as a shot. Like, yeah,
that's you. Very
I
similar.
can really relate to. I can't even say his name. I haven't figured it out.
Miromanov. Daniil.
Miromanov.
Miromanov.
Miro.
Miromanov.
Miro. Yeah,
Miro.
Miro. I like it. He's been good. Different look.
Yep.
Like jumping up. I don't know. It's To me, the Saturday game against Montreal, the whole team was split to half second off. If you go and watch that game, there's 50 to 20 plays that would have been really good plays that didn't happen because they hesitated for half a second. And
so you're saying if it's a better team, or it could have been a real big blowout? Because Montreal does claw back into that, right? It's 3-0. You're thinking this is a laugh.
I'm just saying that the hockey in general, there was lots of turnovers and scatteriness, so it wasn't as smooth and maybe as productive as the Flames could have been because they were just a split second slow. And that nothing to do with Manov or Miro or whatever. We got to come up with something better than Miro. Most guys, when they play lots of minutes, play better. And playing in the NHL is easier than playing in any other league.
Yeah. So they're playing him a ton.
Yeah.
A Honzek.
Yeah.
Am I getting that right?
A Honzek.
Yeah. Again, it's kind of didn't realize until you start looking at, so Hanley, who they got on waivers from Dallas, he's sat the last 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
And a Honzek's been in. And they've got, they cycle these guys through, I suppose.
Third pair. He's doing his Dennis Gilbert thing, right? You're playing on the left side of the third pair, and if we don't notice it, it's probably just okay.
Yeah.
Didn't notice him.
He and Pahal, third pair. I like that a little more. I know they tried Pahal with Shillington. That was a lot of Pahal, who, again, waiver claim. That's 2 waiver claim guys.
Yeah.
Hanley will be back in tonight, waiver claim. And, Miramanov's the guy that if anyone's going to flash in the top 4 role, I don't mind it being him. He's 26. There's lots of tools. Ding. But, here we are.
And we need to do a welcome back. Grab it.
Turn your cup.
There it is. Okay.
Oh,
I was kind of in it. I was just saying, you get kind of, we're going to, hey, welcome back. AJ Greer.
Greersy
back in the other night. Looked good. Happy to see him. Has he got the tinted visor going now?
Is he a tinted visor?
He's got some.
Taking your lead, Dean.
Seats are in the 300s and then the bar. So I
mean, you were sitting in the lounge.
Up, yeah.
But no, Greer comes back in. I still think Connie should sign him.
Mm-hmm.
Sign him.
I think their camp's open to that. It's just,
have you talked to their camp?
I guess I talked to someone that knows.
Have you camped with their camp?
I haven't gone camping.
You've been camping? Would you like to?
Safe to say, when you were about to get sent down to Providence, another team claims you and then loves you in a 4th line role. That's probably a good fit. Now, where does he end and Dryden Hunt begin? And you've got a lot of wingers.
A lot of wingers.
But if there's one guy you'd love to just staple into the 4th line role, I think it's him. They've already re-upped Rooney because they're short on centers. He's not a center.
Mm-hmm. Do we fall in love with these guys too much?
Yes, we do.
Yep.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because last year we were all hot and bothered to get the D-man there all signed up. Came in from Phoenix.
Oh, Stetcher.
Troy Stetcher.
Yeah, Stetcher would have been.
You pay him, league man, maybe up to $1 million. Got to keep him around.
Yeah. No. Well, the Oilers just added him at the deadline.
AJ Greer, come on now, keep him around. You've already got, like you said, the center locked up. You got all these wingers.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lose sleep if they don't keep him. I'll say that.
And if it's push and shove between him and Dryden Hunt, I mean, there's a conversation there. I would lean Greer. He's a little heavier.
I would lean cheaper.
Was it what? Hunt? Cheaper?
I would lean.
Yeah, you're probably looking for league min, and the players' camp's going to say, okay, we'll do 2 years if it's league min, and there's your negotiation beginning, right? Greer was on waivers. And if you're like, geez, don't fall in love with these guys, you find them on waivers every year. You're like, well, yeah, that's where you found them. You could find another AJ Greer October 12th next year.
Well, that was Boston's fault.
How's he fit in the room? That's the question. How's he fit in the room, fellas? If he's good in the room, you got to sign him up for as little as possible.
Yeah. And so if you have a 4th line with Rooney, Greer, and X on the right side, okay, whatever. And maybe he's your 13th forward, and you run into injuries, and then he comes in. I don't know. Yeah, we're falling in love with the 4th liner.
Yeah, falling in love with the 4th liner.
Confirmed.
But that said, he's a veteran guy, plays whatever. And we've seen so many guys
fight here and there,
move up from the Wranglers.
Yeah.
Is there
Klopka didn't look ready.
Schwint
didn't look ready and might not be a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know who else is knocking on the door.
How old are these guys? Like,
they're all kind of mid-20s, I'd think. Early, like 23 to 26.
My point is that you're not going to get a bunch younger by going to the Wranglers and getting a 21-year-old. And a 21-year-old in a 4th line role is probably not a smart play.
Yeah, you're looking at Clark Bishop or Benny Dimes at that point.
Let him develop.
Not a bad day.
Well, and in a year or two, you might have a Honzek that's ready, but you're not there.
Oh, they said on Friday he's horseshit.
Yeah, it's
I'm hearing
not
that. Yeah,
what they're saying at all. But
It's kind of what we're
tough season for injuries. His teammate
Well.
Lipinski's having a monster year. That's the fourth rounder.
Monica?
Yes,
She's
hit the
bounced
dry
back.
cleaner, didn't miss a beat.
Wow. So what is his story? There's Sam Honzek, first rounder from last year.
Well, he got hurt in camp.
Okay, yeah.
And then he returned, just played okay, and then got hurt again. And I was
Mm.
returned again. I think he had a 2-point game on the weekend. But you'd love to see a guy who's a late birthday and draft +1 season, like flirting with 1.5 per game. He's around a point per game. He's not been bad, but he hasn't been dominant. And he has at times, but you're just not there yet. He's a big body. He's going to be a pro player. We just want to see
Unfair to label this quickly, but to this point, disappointment.
Massive bust.
We talked about it Friday. The Connor Zary was same thing. Year after his draft, hurt, COVID, hurt. And you're like, this poor guy can't stay healthy. You're losing developmental time. That's tough. Similar sort of script here. I feel like everyone's okay with Zary right now. Although he's hurt.
He is hurt, yeah.
So maybe not okay.
Yeah. And I guess the other thing too with, hey, welcome back to AJ Greer. Welcome back. Who's not so thrilled that he's back is Jacob Pelche.
Pelche out tonight. Play with less fear, Huska said. That's what he wants to see.
Cammy asked me that, and then I answered in regard.
What'd you say?
I said, don't be fearful of making plays, but maybe it was meant, don't be afraid of getting hit.
He did have that hit on the boards. Who was it? Truba or somebody?
Shit on the boards?
Truba. You got hit on the boards.
Oh,
Truba
may have
killed him.
because
I
he
was
got
gonna say,
hit
well,
hard.
You do that.
Yeah, no shit on the boards.
Shit yourself. Not going to play.
Tough year for him, right? He loses over half of it with that shoulder injury suffered in camp. All of a sudden, there's a lot of wingers. You got Coronado. You added Kuzmenko.
Mm-hmm.
Sharon Govich now is center, but there's a lot of wingers around.
Mm-hmm. Almost a lost year.
Almost. Yeah. I mean,
Well,
This season almost being
He's
over.
got 15 games that he could go play his ass off. And
no, 14. He's not
14,
playing
not
tonight.
playing tonight.
whatever.
But I hear you.
I thought you said he was playing tonight. Sorry.
No, because Greersy's back in and Pelch is getting the old.
And Pelche's not a fourth liner. Like we talked about it with Coronado all year. Like put him in the A if he's not a top 9 winger. And if there's a top 9 slot, bring him up. If there isn't, like you don't need to play him with fourth liners.
But is he a guy that needs to play in the A anymore?
Who?
Pelche.
Better be playing down there than sitting in the fucking stands.
Yeah,
I
if
guess
you're
so,
choosing between 13th forward and A, I'd say HL absolutely, especially the amount of time he's missed this year. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
Shouldn't have rushed him back. I told you that from the start.
See, there it is. Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Should have just listened to Red.
Doctors.
Dummies.
Other than that, I think we're pretty much caught up.
That it?
I think so.
Okay.
Game tonight.
Still 6:30 start.
6:30, Rhett.
Watch out, Rhett.
Shut the front door.
What do you got? What do you got tonight that might cause havoc for that 6:30 start?
You know what? This is great. My kid wants popcorn tonight. I say it's massive bowl of popcorn.
Big one, eh?
Have you got
And
that stuff imported from Saskatchewan?
And we've decided that school is complete shit, so we're not concerned with getting up in the morning and making it there on time.
It's good to be on the same page with this sort of stuff.
We've decided that.
Yeah, we came to a conclusion.
The had a family meeting at dinner.
Yeah,
Mom, we've been talking.
School's shit.
Now, is he doing shitty or?
no, he's actually like a 95. He's quite brilliant.
Oh well, no one likes a bragger. Right?
Wow, we brag because it's true. It's not bragging if it's true, right?
Well, he's a Warner. I mean, what would you expect?
Math is usually an issue.
That's your opening statements, a presentation of McLeod Law. Peter Klein, he is the personal injury guy over at McLeod Law. You know that, but he's also the go-to guy for your disability insurance claim. If that disability insurance company that should be forking over those benefits hasn't been doing it, they've been, oh, well, we need to see a little bit more hoopy doopy. Then just get Peter Klein and he'll say, I'll give you hoopy doopy. And then all of a sudden, ring, ring. Oh, hi, it's your insurance company. Where would you like us to send those benefits? And please tell Peter Klein to stop calling.
Tell Peter Klein to lose our number.
If you could just tell Peter Klein that it will, okay, we're good. He'll get you that peace of mind that you earned and paid for. McLeod-law.com is the website for whatever your legal needs may be. They're great. Like them a lot.
Good
They don't-
people.
They don't bowl particularly well.
I honestly, I was not impressed at that bowling place. They were
No.
not impressed.
The other guy is good, though, from Paybill.
Yeah, Jacob Ball.
Jay throws a great.
Also drinks.
Oh, yeah, not afraid.
Like that part.
That was my Saturday Habs date.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
Careful now.
Gotcha.
May we?
Yeah. Service Credit Union. The Service Big Share is back for the 6th year. It's your chance to win $1 million just by saving money. Anyone can enter by becoming a member and saving with Service. Every $500 saved gives you 5 entries into the Service Big Share contest. Other ways, hey, how are you going to earn entries? Well, you save in a daily banking account. Fast track your savings with a high yield savings account. Invest in a GIC Service has during this contest period with great interest rates and term lengths. Transfer your existing savings to Service for chances to win $1 million. It's as simple as that. Contest ends April 30th, 2024. Skill test required. For rules, visit service.ca/win.
When?
That skill test be no problem for your kid, Retro.
Yeah, he's straight
No,
as I'm told.
I need to. I just amazing.
Late last night. Yeah. Oh, damn it, Dad. I forgot to do my homework. I knew exactly where to go to get help. AI.
Oh, AI?
Yeah.
You're the worst.
I need a paper. I need a.
Hey, Dad, can I help you? Figure it out, son.
Did Dad get his grade 12 when all was said and done, or is that up for debate?
Damn right. There's a home ec, woodworking, student aid. Pow! Finished her off with a bang.
Less math and science, more BS classes.
Home ec. What is
Woodworking
Woodworking.
Grade 10 home ec.
in grade 12.
I needed
Credits are credits, I guess, right?
credit.
Yeah.
Right.
And what was the last? Student services?
Student aid.
Student aid?
Collected the attendance cards.
Well, I thought
Oh
we
my
asked you about the HIV.
No.
Weren't feeling great.
You had to go to all the rooms and get the attendance cards.
Exhausting.
Wow.
They went to him because of his high cardio. He was an athlete. He could walk around the whole
That's
street
right.
and get the
I
attendance
got
card.
her done quick, and then she'd let me leave. I was out of there by like 15 minutes.
It's amazing. You're right.
Plus
School's
you-
shit.
It is.
Yeah, you are
I
right.
just had a massive flashback.
Mm.
We're talking about, are we falling in love with fourth liners? Do you remember what the hell we were doing this time last year about a fourth liner?
No.
I'll give you a clue.
Oh, yeah.
We do fall in love with fourth line.
We
We haven't been doing that this year. That
love
guy got the
fourth
money,
liners.
got
I
married,
told you.
and we're not.
Changed
I
his
told
number.
you- I told you what happened to this guy.
Got married.
See, you should be a player aid, not a student aid.
It's fine to go out and tie the knot, but you got to go about it the right way and just make sure you're ready. Talk to
Brett
some
knows
people.
Walker well and is suggesting he's
Walker.
not ready. Walker's poor better half.
To Walker's new bride, who's no question watching the show.
Goodness.
Not to say that your
It's
love
not
is
your
in
fault.
vain, but
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
It's Walker's
He-
fault. He can't handle it. Can't
he
take
asked the question. He
pressure
popped
of-
question too quickly.
Yeah, it's the pressure of too much, too soon.
Got that contract. Said, babe, I got the
NHL
wedding
and
money.
the new
Let's do
wife.
this.
Yeah.
See
Maybe
the
he's like, I'm-
taxes we got to pay, honey? You kidding me? It's a lot of heat.
Yeah, maybe they should do some tax. What do you file them together? You get some savings. You needed to get that legally done. So
Yeah,
that
I'm
he
not sure.
moves them
That-
over there.
Maybe talk to McLeod. I don't know
Yeah, I
about
don't know.
McLeod Law. They probably don't do that sort of thing. Hey, coming up on Saturday. Is that this Saturday? The 23rd.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're off until Saturday after tonight. That's going to be a banger of a game.
And we're going to be at Greta
Oh,
on
yeah.
this Saturday.
And I'm not doing post game after Greta. So you can expect
Oh,
me to
boy.
knock your hat off with my shoe, high kicking the night away.
Yeah. It was a very subdued Pinder last time we were there. A great party. Flames had a great win. Everybody was having a blast, but Pinder was not peak Pinder, which I appreciate.
Yeah, you were okay with it.
Because he said he had to. What's going on?
Just rocking a piss.
Is he rocking a piss?
Yeah, I think so.
Thought
Yeah,
the
just
cops
went-
walked in or something.
No, Jack just got up and he's like ducking through the cameras.
He usually grabs my coffee and fills me up. What a jerk.
Maybe.
Jack, the coffee. Come on.
Hey, Boom. Sorry, do you have something we're trying to do here? Because I have some comments I want to bring up or a topic.
Let me finish this, and then it's it's all yours. This Saturday, Greta Bar YYC. We're going to be there watching Calgary and Vancouver. Doors open at 7. You're going to need a ticket. You're going to need a ticket, raising money for a great cause. Mm-hmm. Go and get those tickets now at nationgear.ca. Impressed by, and not surprised, but our guys. The Barneys, whatever they are.
Barneys are great.
They support what we do. We appreciate it. They've been buying these tickets. It's a limited. They just can't just have 500 people.
No, the alley I think probably caps out around 100 capacity.
So tickets $10 in return for that 10. You're going to come in. You're going to watch the game. Just drink specials, food, and all kinds of stuff. So you're doing just fine. This event is brought to you by our partners at McLeod Law and Village Honda. So again, go to nationgear.ca, go to the events tag, and buy your tickets, and we'll see you there on Saturday.
I was just thinking of it because last month was the Oilers Battle Alberta, and it was great. This one should be even better because Casey won't be wearing an Oilers jersey with the bullhorn sign.
Oh, you don't know that.
No, the Oilers will be doing something else.
I mean, Oiler fans, we went to Phoenix and watched the Arizona Coyotes play the Flames,
true. There was
and there were Oiler fans in the
fan
seats.
What are you doing? You have nothing better to do? Come on.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure they're playing that night. Let's see here.
Hey, Rhett, what's going on, man?
I'm a little concerned, Dean, with the I don't know how to describe it, but Mr. Pinder seems to be taking advantage of the situation with young Jack. He's got him fetching coffee. He referred to Jack as being Jack's boss. I'm Jack's boss.
Oh, really?
There's a lot of
that?
You said that on Friday. Yes, you did.
Boss?
Yes.
Did he?
That's
it must have
it.
been.
I'm not even sure you're catching yourself.
Comedy.
But we've got to go through the org chart to understand.
No, that's true.
I'm confused.
We do need an org chart.
It's
Let's have a
Pinder's
meeting about that.
bitch, apparently, is what's going on.
The org chart.
Is Ryan not my boss?
No.
Who's my
God,
boss?
no.
Who's my?
He's
Do we have
no
a
one's boss. He's not his own effing boss.
Yeah, my wife's my boss. That's for damn sure.
No, you're your
Don't
own
let him
boss.
fool
There's no
you.
boss.
I've been my own boss for 10 days here, guys. She's out of town. Boss told me to hit the trop on Saturday.
Yeah, that's what she did. All right. No, you're
an independent contractor, Jack. You do whatever you damn well please. You listen to this guy.
It's true.
Really?
Yeah.
Now you can take his advice if you like taking advice.
If
from me,
any-
but-
I'd have a strong word of caution against taking my advice.
exactly. Like,
Disclaimer.
If anything, you should be telling him what to do.
Yeah.
Jack, are
Yes.
you my boss?
I might be your boss.
You're
Yes,
his
I
boss.
get
I think you
Double-
might be my boss.
All these Pinder Report videos I get blamed for.
Yes,
Maybe
true.
I am your boss.
Yeah,
You
see?
are the
It's not my
boss.
fault, guys.
Tony
final
Danza.
say.
No crocodiles in today's Pinder Report.
Really?
There's an alligator though.
Friggin' gators. It's in my algorithm now, so it's just.
Oh, I know.
nonstop.
Yeah, it's good.
I saw a gator take down a leopard,
Yes, drag it out of the.
and then a leopard took down a croc.
Whoa!
It's like you don't see anything. You just kind of see the water churning. Then all of a sudden, this jaguar, cat, big, huge cat, and he's got the alligator, which is massive,
Mhm.
in its jaws.
Yeah.
And just starts coming out of the water and climbing up the hill. And this gator's like, holy fuck, that hurts.
It's like a 500-pound muscle swinging around with
And
tails
he's
on it.
in
Just
there
lifts it out.
Like he's viced right in. You're fucked, dude.
Yeah,
That gator
strong bite.
boots
See ya, buddy.
for that cat. That cat's now strutting around in its snake skin, or its gator skin. Fucking check him out. I got 4 of these, boys.
He's got gator cowboy boots. 4 of them.
Look at me.
You got the spots of the jaguar, and
Yeah,
you got the boots. That's dialed.
Right?
Yes.
The rest of you guys keep fucking around. I might have a vest to match my boots.
Man, all this talk about boots and denim and the warm weather. Like, is it Stampede yet? Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Come on.
let's do it. Well, I guess with that, a good point by you, Rhett. Yes. So Jack,
Just wanted to bring
Rhett
your
is not,
attention.
we're not your boss. He is definitely not your boss. You might be our boss.
We're gonna have to look at the org chart. We'll get back to you on that.
Yeah. Who's gonna? Do we have that in the back on the whiteboard? Is that
We
somewhere?
got a meeting, something. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Time for the Pinder Report, a presentation of Village Honda. It's as though Honda designed the CRV for Calgary and its unpredictable weather. No matter what the conditions, the CRV sits atop the pack among compact SUVs. You'll feel confident behind the wheel of your CRV as Honda has included a plethora of driver safety features that all come standard.
Plethora.
Check it out, that and more at Village Honda, located in the Northwest Auto Mall. Online at villagehonda.com. They are your dealership for life and present the Pinder Report.
Let's go back to the Dome on Saturday where it was the Habs and Flames. And, well, Rhett with his Snuggie and Cammy on Cammy After Dark.
Martin Pospisil getting mixed up in it again tonight. There were some really great offensive plays. There were some untimely penalties. How did you find his ability to walk the line tonight?
I thought he was fine. The one thing I'll say is I think the refs and the league's out to send a message to him, like this situation right here. He's the one that walks away with a penalty. That's coincidental penalties. But I think the word's out, and the refs in the league are trying to get a message across to him, and I think he's going to have to tread lightly for a little while.
I wonder how he takes that and adapts his game, because that's really been the hallmark and the thing that's kept him in the lineup too.
I don't want him to stop playing that way. At some point, though, Conroy and Huska are going to have to go to the league, and the refs to go, we get it. There's a time, but you can't give him penalties just because. It's the NHL. It's if he deserves it, we're fine with it. But you're picking him out of a pile just because he's starting to get a reputation. That doesn't work for us anymore. They're going to have to advocate for that kid.
Yeah, change his number or something, Dan.
Did you like that word I used? Advocate.
Advocate.
Yeah, you
Better than the other words I heard on that show that night.
And you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I'm wrong.
You have to. It goes both ways. The league contacts the teams like your kid's got to smarten up. It also goes the other way, where teams will stick up for their players and say, "Listen, we understand that he's run afoul and he paid the
Run
price.
a buck.
He served his penalty, served his suspension, but there's nothing in his game here. And you would have those
That
examples
sequence, yeah.
like that one there for sure. Like you said, it's
It's coincidental.
coincidental.
If anything, Slavkovsky comes in as the third man and
Yes.
bowls them all over. If
Yeah.
there's an
And
extra
it's fine to
penalty
call
handed out,
coincidental because that's
Sure.
usually a good
Yeah,
ref
give
recognizes.
Slavkovsky one. I don't know that Suzuki did much there, except
they're both tangled up. There's nothing there.
kind of just here. You can headlock me. That'd be all right.
I have a little kink. Could you just twist it a bit? Oh, thank you.
Good point by you, Rhett.
Great point by you, Rhett. And for more great words, Cammy After Dark Saturday. Must watch.
It's not for
You're shaking your head
everyone.
about.
Nothing.
You're shaking your head about something. You
No.
can't be shaking your head about nothing.
Nothing.
You shake your head. There's nothing. Is that what you're thinking about? Okay, we'll go to the wild card standings, boss, and look at where the Flames are. They are 8 points out. It was 10 at one point, and we thought Vegas was going to pull away. No.
Oh man, right there.
Wild, 5 back. Blues, 4 back. Flames, 8 back. All right, sure.
They're back.
He's back.
Back are doing it.
Seattle's back.
They're back.
11 back. All right, we'll see.
Got the inverse anywhere?
We'll do inverse later after they lose tonight. Let's go to
Oh,
schedule.
Betway bets.
Schedule. They might win tonight. I have no clue. This is what we're looking at. Nothing after tonight's game against Washington at home until Vancouver on the weekend. Road game, come to Greta, and then bang the next day in Calgary against Buffalo. 7:00 Sunday. Hot ticket. 7. Really?
What are you saying?
I mean, I could just make it 5. 7.
If Bowen Byram was available, why didn't Conroy trade for him?
You talked about this all day Friday. I would
You know what
assume
I
he
was?
wasn't available.
It's going to be a callback here. You ready for it?
Hmm.
I was advocating for that.
Yeah, you were advocating for him.
That's what's on.
That's
And all
seriously
anybody
high-end pedigree.
They could just always injured because he's played 9 minutes of hockey in the last 15 years. The guy can't stay healthy. You don't want him. Looks all right.
Well, you probably do want him, but you're worried about the injury history. I don't know if that's gone away because he's been healthy for 5 games in Buffalo. But yeah, there's that was a top 4 pick.
I'm gonna pull up his history.
Yeah, he's played like less than half the games.
Well, the other thing is
about a
too,
third
well,
since
like
he's been
what are the injuries? Are they all
Concussions.
concussions?
A lot of
Is
concussions.
one of this is there broken bone in there somewhere? No, it's
Oh no, he broke his bone. He's prone. He's gonna have broken bone-itis the rest of his life.
But that's what I'm saying. So because
is it
he's
bad
been,
luck or
he's
is it
oft
something?
injured? It's like, is it the same injuries? Shoulder. Okay, then this shoulder's effed. Or is it, well, he was concussed, and here it was a sprain, and here it was an
No, there's multiple head injuries, which is a cause for concern. It doesn't mean it's over. I remember when Sid, everyone thought, oh, geez, this is going to shorten his career. And he's been incredibly durable since.
You know who else?
Michael Backlund.
David Perron.
Perron for sure. Backlund couldn't stay healthy in his mid-20s. It's 10 years later. He's 35, and the guy's as healthy as can be now. In his 30s, he's been super durable.
He's healthy as can be.
And can be. He's taking his vitamins. Washington looks like this, fellas.
Who?
Washington.
Yep.
There's Ovi up top with a Connor McSomething, but it's not Jesus. Oshie on the right side. Backstrom, of course, been shut down. He done. Miroshnichenko.
Great name.
Saskatchewan. Albuquerque. Dylan Strome, Tom Wilson. There's your top 6. And then Max Pacioretty did not get moved at the deadline. Hendrix Lapierre, first rounder. Sonny Milano, Flames PTO a couple of years ago. Still talking about that, I guess.
Yeah.
No Matthew Phillips. So delete 1 goal from the last time these two clubs played. But to be fair, Ruzicka and Dubé had scored for the Flames. So they're down 2. Back end looks like this. Sandin, they picked up at the deadline last year from Toronto. Carlson, Ferveri.
Yeah, it's never hear that.
David Faraday?
I just call him Marty.
Oh, David Faraday.
Faraday.
He's hilarious.
David Faraday. Nick Jensen.
What are you doing that for?
Shooting the old Dukes.
Oh.
Did David Faraday have a wonderful St. Patrick's
I
Day?
bet he did.
Enjoy a Guinness. Okay. Didn't know this. We learned something on the weekend. Our boy, everyone's favorite, not named Pospisil or Wolf, Yegor Sharangovich, huge Lego guy, like huge.
Yeah.
Look at the bleeping Titanic. How many pieces is that? He's got the Eiffel Tower beside him. I don't know if those cars are Lego or not, but he's a Lego guy. Look at that.
Roof. Holy smokes.
How strong is he? Just lifted up the Titanic.
Patrick Coletta, also a Lego guy.
Look at the details there. I got bad news for people on that boat, by the way. A bad feeling. Do you like cold water?
When the alarms go
Wim
off,
Hof might be okay,
first.
Rhett. Everyone else is fucked here.
Yeah, you want to be first to those boats. When the alarm
Women and
goes off.
children out of the way.
And there was plenty of room on that friggin' door, by the way. If she wanted to move her keister over a little bit, Jack would have been just fine.
Son of a.
Never even thought of it, right?
The door or the Lego?
Hey, let's try to get 2 up here. No, I'll die. Thanks.
Oh,
I'm good.
I guess it's
Been a
good.
good run.
You know, I'll just
See ya.
book it here. I'll never let you go. Well, you haven't started to hold.
I
Like,
think we're just letting go now.
feels like you're letting me go. Bitch.
Dino the Puzzler, Sharangovich the Legoer.
Yeah.
I bet you there's some Catan Risk guys that you
Love
used
a
to
good
play with.
Catan.
You like Catan?
What were those kendamas with the ball and the thing?
Kendama. Abacus? What are we talking about? Oh, where you got to land it on?
Yeah.
That's the name of those things?
Yeah, man.
What a good, man, good words today.
It's the ball and the string, and you got to put it on the shaft.
Top of the NHL looks like this. Well, first, Justin Bourne. Good pal.
JB.
Saw him on All-Star Weekend. He was taking his kid to the All-Star competition. Look at that.
Jesus
What a
Christ, it's Justin Bourne.
That's right. NHL feels wide open with no elite teams. What? What do you mean no elite teams, Justin? Well, looks like it might be the lowest top team in the league for points in like a decade.
Shut the front door.
I know. Rangers and Panthers on pace for 113. Okay. Well,
But
let's
did
go
you-
look at the standings.
But here's the catch. Well, that's a bit of a. I want to go back to that.
Mhm.
That's a bunch of BS.
Tell me why.
Because the President's Trophy winner never wins in the playoffs.
The
Ever.
Cup-a-roo.
It is true. I mean,
Never.
not ever,
So
but
you
very
don't want to
unlikely.
be that elite.
Yeah.
That's true. You want to be one of these dark horse second tier teams, and we got tons of them now.
If you want to
Great
win
point by you, Red.
the old Cup-a-rooney,
Don't go get that cursed kiss of
Yeah.
death there. Yeah.
there are 8 teams right now, top of the NHL standings.
Yeah.
Divided by 5 points.
Let's go see.
Half.
Look at that shit.
Look at that
Playoff.
shit right there.
Look at that,
Look
Rhett.
at that. Chew on that, Retro. 95 to 90.
Too much. Choke.
Too many, Trev. Too many. Wow. A lot of good teams in there.
Tell me about them. Maybe I'm just listening. I'm not watching. You got to tell me.
Boston's having another great year. Florida looks like the team to beat highest points percentage in the league. They're tied with the Rangers, who have everything: star defenseman, star forward, star goalie. Vancouver's got one of each of those things at least. That's nice. Winnipeg's having a monster year. Colorado looks unbelievable. Big win over the Oilers on Saturday. Dallas is good. Carolina's very good after adding a couple offensive players. And Edmonton's not even in that group. And I think they're good.
There would have been a time when if you listed those teams like Carolina, Winnipeg, Vancouver, Florida, that's the bottom of the standings.
Not long ago, yeah.
So
Carolina's been
congrats
good for a bit here.
On your big turner on their teams.
And Boston, they're going to be bad this year because they lost Krejci and Bergeron.
Yeah.
And Chara retired a few years ago. It's time. Nope, they're still good. Very good. Speaking of Boston, well, we're not there yet.
Speaking of Boston, let's look at tonight's hockey schedule.
Thank you. If you like playoff teams, we'll see you tomorrow. This is tonight's slate. One non-Flames game.
Who's the close? I mean, Washington.
Washington's
Come on
the
now. You know
closest.
what? Ovi's pissed off. You're talking like that.
I just want to see, you know what? What's an Ovi anytime goal? I got Betway coming up. I got to look at that. Now, speaking of Boston.
Yeah.
High school hockey tournament. They hold it at the Garden. This is the final moments of the game. It's a tie game between two high school clubs in Boston.
Refs screw it up.
Exactly, Rhett.
Friggin' refs.
These refs finally we got some refs letting them play. I believe it's even strength. Let's have a watch. The team in white in the attack zone. Keep an eye. Oh, just keeps it outside. 3, 2, 1. Just beats the buzzer. Boston High School champs. Look at the crowd now, Rhett. Look, wait for it. Do you think you're having fun if you're cheering for the team in white? Oh, baby. Wow.
Pretty good.
Final second of play. Not bad. Not bad.
And we say we like hockey up here in Canada.
No, the thing is with Boston, and I'm sure if you go and you look in there, the upper deck's probably not full in that whole thing. But the bean pot, they'll fill the TD Garden for that.
Did a women's bean pot this year too.
Watch high school hockey.
Yeah.
Mayhem.
14,000 fans in Pittsburgh to watch a PWHL game between Montreal and Toronto this weekend as well.
Mm-hmm.
And, you say, oh, in Canada, we don't love it. Don't forget, Crowchild Classic, Mount Royal University of Calgary, annual clash in youth sports. They go to the doubleheader, women then the men. Routinely 12 to 15,000 people.
Okay,
Good
see what you did
Good
there,
support.
Rhett? You said...
How dare you question Canadians' passion for the sport of hockey, Rhett?
If Bardius were here, he'd punch you in the mouth.
That's right. Now, this is great. Two great young players in the NBA. You love to see after the game, they'll do a jersey swap. So do you remember the young Raptors star they took in the first round?
Are you showing this video?
What are you talking about? It's a jersey swap. This guy's...
You're showing this?
What are you talking about?
Just pause. Pause. Reminder. This is the Pinder Report. Put together by Ryan Pinder.
By Jack.
And only Ryan Pinder. Rhett Warner, Dean Wahlberg, nothing to do with the content of this segment.
I have no clue.
Jack partly is responsible because he's the boss, and he is
talking about?
pressing play.
We're just excited. It's his first year in the league.
With that said, Ryan, let's see what you've got for us.
So there's Anthony Black. Next in the Pinder Report, let's go to some wrestling, Dean. Boss, wrestling.
Possible.
Ring the bell.
Hondo going for a superplex. Oh,
Into the barbed wire.
Oh
my God.
Holy fuck.
That's gotta be it.
You gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me. You have gotta be kidding me.
Holy shit.
Holy fuck.
What
He said he's
what are we
nobody's
doing
gonna
here in the
jump
barbed
on.
wire,
Oh,
guys?
A
Jeez.
senton into the barbed wire and on top of Man Pondo.
We saw that one where they remade the trampoline.
Yeah.
And threw a guy in.
Well, I was going to
How are
say
we getting
again,
out of that?
great work by the crew on the tautness of the barbed wire.
That's a good point.
It's holding up. That's two big dudes jumping off like scaffolding.
They ran out of barbed wire. The next event, they didn't have any barbed wire, so they had to make do with Panes of glass.
Language.
The wine rack.
They love the fluorescent bulbs.
Oh, guys.
Like you look at that like beautiful ballroom.
Yes, chandelier.
Imagine some of the events that have been held in there.
Oh yeah, wedding.
Yeah.
First dance.
Uh-huh.
Holy effing S.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, let's go golfing. That'll probably lighten the mood after the wrestling, shall we?
This is golf, is it?
Yeah, look. Have a look at this guy. Yeah.
My fucking God, dude.
He's got a cactus stuck in his hand. Walk it off. Walk it off. Okay, it's not coming off.
Yo, you ripped this out of my hand? What the?
And he
No,
broke
I
his
can't
glove.
rip that out of your hand.
Guys.
I'm sorry. That's
Yeah,
all
just
you.
grab it. That'll work, right? Just grab it.
I can't wrap my head around it.
Fucking God.
Take your one-stroke penalty. 2 club lengths. What are you doing here, pal? This isn't the waste management.
They're playing for big money. You don't know what kind of dough those guys are playing for.
I know, and that shot didn't win him any money. That's what I know.
Well, you got to go when he's down by 2. He's got to get on the green and putt.
Right.
Shouldn't have pressed on the tee box.
All those snips.
Yep. Okay, time to go for a little bike ride. What do you say? This guy's got all the moves. Check this out.
Time of year.
Those glasses okay? How'd they survive that? That is a face plant.
Now, is it wrong? But I never feel that much remorse.
If
for-
you're
for
filming
these
it and you're
guys.
trying to do the trick, you got to understand the risks.
It's like
involved.
you're doing that.
Oh.
I still don't understand though. So where did you practice this prior to the video
Yeah, well,
recording of your
looks like maybe he's
highly
just started.
successful move? Like, is this the first attempt?
I would
Because it's
master
pretty
that.
good actually. The
Yeah,
the
pretty-
ending's bad, but
Yeah.
the lead up.
Mhm.
Well, and those racing bikes, you'll get the jaw.
Yep.
That would have saved
Whoa.
his face there.
Yeah,
He needs
yeah.
that different helmet, the race helmet. Staple of the Pinder Report. We love pools, but only if they're above ground or people are jumping off rooftops into them. Oh,
Holy.
tries to stop. Don't go, don't go, don't go. Well, it's too late now.
He was never making it.
That's why the guy's saying don't go. I kind of think he's got a better shot if he keeps moving. That was not going to work no matter what he. Oh,
It couldn't have ended up worse.
like I'm saying. That's your worst outcome. Oh, he got his head too. Gee.
Yeah.
That'll ruin a party.
Yeah, your day's probably done there.
Now, these guys in Russia are trying to go viral by doing all these tricks. Check this out, Rhett. They've
Close. It was close.
they walked it off
So he's on the car and tries to jump
through the bus.
through a
That's-
bus
Car goes
and
under
then
the
land
bus.
back.
An
the
object
convertible.
in motion will stay in motion.
until
Unless you
there's
clip part of the bus.
another motion that sets it out of.
Mm.
Yeah. You had the drone flying there and everything. They're ready for that trick to work.
Totally ready
I
for
was
it.
gonna say prior was that the nice thing about the pool scene there is
Mhm.
that in the States healthcare is free.
Is that right?
Yeah, you just roll in.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
there's probably no line. Yeah.
fix you all up.
Yeah. Call an ambulance. They'll just wheel you right up to the hospital.
All good.
What happened here? Oh, I fell off my roof while trying to jump into my pool. Oh, that's up. Well,
There's
come
a
on
lot
in.
of fuck around and find out here
Yeah.
today. There is.
That's only 100K. Come on in.
Now, Rhett, we showed last week he had that film set up in his gym at home. He's doing the workout.
Oh, did you move the cameras?
Well, he took it around and he had to get rid of that bench after the mishap. So he's got a new setup. Let's see how she goes. Oh boy, Rhett, jeez.
Oh, right in the lower lumbar there.
Right in the face. Like that's gotta hurt. That's metal. And then bang.
That was
That's
fine till I couldn't see.
20 plates.
5 plates. How many plates? A lot of plates.
Too
Right?
many plates, right?
It was fine till it got me in the eye.
Bally sounds wonderful. You been to Bally?
Like Bally, the workout place. Isn't there?
No, it's Bally's.
Oh,
Nice scenery there too, but Valley of the
I
Eye.
think it's actually the Horseshoe now in
So-
Vegas. Used to be Bally's in the corner there
That's
by
right.
Flamingo.
Yeah,
It's
no, this is in Indonesia, I believe. This
I
Valley.
see.
If you've been looking for a reason to not come to Bali, this is it.
Found something. What are we looking at here? Well, those are spiders, Dean. Look at all of them.
Is that like a huge cobweb?
That is like 2 stories high of cop. Look at all of them. They're all the size of your wrist.
The shoveler is not going to Bali.
I'm sure that's just one part of Bali.
This
Look
is
at
the worst thing I've
size of
ever
that
seen in my
one.
entire life. I'm not exaggerating.
Not exaggerating.
I to the airport. Let's go back.
We
to the
just
airport.
landed.
No, that's good.
Turn it. Turn it. Finally, we end with alligator. Delicious alligator, Dean.
Have you ever tried alligator? Today I made smoked jerk alligator
Whoa.
tacos.
Look.
I had to get a whole new cooler to fit the brine, the ice, and the alligator. I brined my alligator for 24 hours.
What a brine.
Then I covered it in jerk seasoning. I put in my Tim Spike twin thermometers, then added the alligator to the smoker. I love the convenience of being able to watch the temperature even from my couch.
Good move.
I pulled the alligator when it reached 165 degrees, and I covered it in jerk paste and butter.
Oh, yeah.
This turned out so delicious.
Now, Dean, what was the
The
best
meat
part?
around the neck and the alligator belly were my favorite bites.
Those were favorite. The neck and the belly. You hungry?
It was a young alligator, so a little more moist than those
Tender,
old-
maybe.
Yeah, tender. Yeah.
I don't know how there's so many alligator videos. In
Well,
the world.
crocodiles too, to be fair. Yeah.
Like it's not like they're in every nook and cranny of the planet.
I gotta find that croc guy in Australia. I somehow lost the Instagram handle. It was gold. I had enough Pinder reports for like 10 years.
No, I feel like Jack, can you intervene here as well? Because this is the exact point: is that Pinder has come to believe that this is a nature show, and the Pinder Report was never meant to be a National
Right.
Geographic type.
I'll see you in the Northern Territory. Okay.
Like,
Yeah, like it just goes from sports stuff to inappropriate stuff.
Yeah.
To you call it dumb stuff, and then inevitably it's about eating gross animals
Yeah.
or like something disgusting.
Or like a temple dedicated to rats, or a chick eating like 26 eggs, slurping them out of a bowl, right?
Oh man.
It's always changing too. Like we've done the mouse era.
Yeah,
lots
we've
of
done rats.
kangaroos.
Yeah.
It's so bad. If
algorithm.
I think of that bowl of
Which one?
eggs, I'll get myself sick just thinking about it. That one's so deep inside my hard drive, and I turned away from it. God, jeez.
Anyway, it's we used to just look for a kicker.
I think we need
and
to
now
do-
the
you know
show
what?
is all kickers. Thank you, Village Honda.
We need to have some sort of a referendum. It's like, what do we want? Like, are we happy with this Pinder report?
Jack makes a very good point. It is called the Pinder Report. This is what we've chosen to report on. You said you were the one. A wise man once said, "Too much sports. Why not just stick with the dumb shit?"
I think I said, yeah, I said dumb, dumb, funny stuff. Village Honda, huge selection of pre-owned vehicles, all makes, all models, all budgets, with over 90 units on site, access to more than 500 more inside the dealership group. It's why Village Honda should be your number one automotive destination in Calgary. They're worth the trip. Village Honda, located in the Northwest Auto Mall.
Trying to remember when this happened. Was it Friday after the show that Justin Fields went to the Steelers?
it was not during the
It was
show.
on the weekend for sure.
Because I
That
don't think
was
we
the-
talked about it on the show.
That was the picket trade Friday right after
Yeah.
the show.
Oh, it was Friday's
And then-
picket. Yeah, because we knew Fields was interesting.
Interesting for sure.
Our boy, very excited over here.
Absolute masterclass.
Yeah, and if you think about how many wins Wilson had and Fields, I mean, you add those together, they might even be 500.
Oh, now you pissed him off.
He doesn't like that.
No, we don't have to go through it now. It's way too early. But
Okay,
Is it?
well, we're getting to the draft.
Oh,
Let's see what
yeah.
they do with the draft.
Because what, a 6th round pick
yeah,
for Justin Fields.
they got Fields and Wilson for free,
Pretty much, yeah.
and their cap hit is basically zero as well.
So they'll be able to spend elsewhere. Do they draft a quarterback or no?
Maybe in the 3rd or 4th round, but I doubt it now.
Hmm.
There's no need to.
We got to at some point, but yeah. Like,
Why at some point?
Well,
Why
because
bring in Fields if they're going to
Why,
draft, if they need to replace another?
Well,
coach?
I think if you look at the guys that have success, you give someone a year to understudy, right? That would be why.
Yeah, that's what Fields is doing
If he's so good, why'd Chicago let him go?
because they're drafting Caleb Williams.
We'll see. I agree with
like
the Caleb
the
Williams
best
thing.
QB prospect since Mahomes.
Yeah, I don't. Are we sure that
Mahomes
Fields
went
is going to
when?
be a star? That's what I don't.
Yeah,
know.
I mean, I meant like
It's a free look at him, right? I get it.
yeah.
He's cheap. He's got one more year, and then you either have to pay him a shitload of money or he's not good enough.
It's hard to debate. Like it's a 6th round pick.
Oh yeah, do it for sure. Yeah, I just don't know that they're good.
I think what it is too is they knew Pickett was
Not the guy.
no good.
Despite someone telling us he was the best quarterback.
Like less than a year ago, he was so good.
God, the preseason numbers. Holy
Today,
shit.
no good.
Good preseason.
Which again means
Absolutely nothing.
thank you.
Yeah, attaboy.
Okay, we've
Yeah.
done
I just
that.
don't understand how you think they can be worse than they were last year.
No, I think
they
they're
threw
probably
6
not.
touchdowns.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'm bugging you. I just do still think it's a Baltimore, Cleveland, Cincinnati division.
So they're worse.
If Burrows is healthy, that's the only team they were better than.
Well, who do the Bengals lose? T. Higgins gone, Boyd gone, Mixon gone. Can you tell us
No,
who's
they-
their
they-
second receiver?
They franchised Higgins. He's not gone yet, right?
Yeah,
Maybe
but he
they
wants
move
out.
him.
Anyways, this is a conversation for
Get
audience.
Jack going.
What? It's a sports conversation. Were we
What
out
are we
of?
doing on the show?
Are we out of people barfing into each other's mouth videos? Don't we have somebody vomiting some eggnog all over a baby or something?
Someone getting choke slammed through some sort of a. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm good now. Didn't know if we had where we
Somebody
were.
swimming in a bowl
Steeler
of
game.
gravy and cigarette butts? Do we not have some sort of? We're all out. Today is Monday. Let's get started with our Wendy's Survivor poll.
Oh yeah.
Let's get started. Let's
Okay,
go.
very
I
good,
took a
very
look. I've got the page ready to roll, but I need some advice.
Okay.
Need some advice because I mean, there's 2 games tonight, and they've
Yeah.
moved it. They have moved it forward a little bit.
So you got some Tuesday games in there too.
So you got some Tuesday games.
Yeah, that's
but,
nice of them to do that.
It's Wendy's. Every all-star needs a sidekick to support them, like T. Higgins
Mm.
or Burrow. You need those guys.
Yeah.
Just like every Wendy's meal needs a 6-piece nuggets. Right now, Wendy's is teaming up with Daily Face Off to bring you weekly prizes like free nuggets, burgers, and more. So if you think you're an expert in all things hockey, prove it. And if you aren't already, then just start by adding a 6-piece to your Wendy's order for just $3.49. The dynamic duo you never saw coming. Sign up for Daily Face Off today, sponsored by Wendy's and the Wendy's app. So let's get in. Because it starts on Monday, and so you got to survive. You got to pick you be correct. 10 options to choose from. And I find these very difficult. You have the option of a Washington win or a Calgary win in
Okay.
tonight's hockey game.
It's not an easy one.
Calgary over 3.5 goals.
Ooh.
Will they get to Lindgren if that's who's playing? Blake Coleman over 0.5 points. So will Coleman get on the
Mind
scoreboard?
that.
Alex Ovechkin over 0.5 goals. Tougher. And then moving
19.
to the other game, Buffalo and the Seattle Kraken. Will Buffalo score a power play goal? Will Seattle get over 30.5 shots? Does Alex Tuck get a point? Does Jeff Skinner get a point? Does Bjorkstrand get a point? An assist, sorry, for Bjorkstrand,
These are tough.
because he's been scoring a little bit. He needs an assist. These are very tough. Very
I don't
tough.
mind the Tuck point. Power play's been good too with Byram there, I'm guessing. He's been piling up points. It's a tough one though, too, though.
I am taking the Calgary win versus Washington.
I'm gonna go Seattle over 30.5 shots.
Continue. Are you sure
I'm
to
sure.
confirm the selection?
Let's go.
Yes, it's locked in.
There we go.
So if Calgary wins, and you can have there can be multiple correct answers.
Of course, all
obviously.
10 could hit in theory.
And as it sits right now,
No,
Alex
not
Tuck-
10. Washington can't win and Calgary can't win.
Yeah, 9 of those can happen, I guess.
all right.
Thanks, Rhett.
Tuck,
Details guy.
the top choice right now, 26% of respondents. Calgary wins in Washington,
Really?
25, just under.
Mm.
So there you go.
Tuck
Shouldn't have
actually
gotten
getting lots
shit
of love, too.
yesterday for not taking me to Wendy's.
Who did?
The shoveler.
Shoveler.
Did she really?
Yep.
Come on now. She knows better than that.
Drove right past.
You know what? It's one of those things right now. I'm having a hard time not doing the Wendy's because it's warmer and the Frosty.
Oh, Frosty's a weapon.
The thing with Wendy's is because that's their thing. Is, just add it. Just add it to your order. You go, you get your thing. Well, I'm gonna have to poutine the fries probably. All right, so we're gonna do that.
You need the chili.
I'm gonna need some chili, and then and some nuggets.
How does that go? Like
and
when
Frosty.
you did the spicy chicken sandwich, because I know that's one of your favorites.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
his.
staple.
Yeah.
And so now you've got the spicy chicken.
Yeah.
And you've got chili and then a Frosty. Like, how are the
Yeah, there's a war being fought down low there. Maybe you sub the chili for the Frosty. That's your seasonal transition. Because winter, you're going to need that chili. But now that it's warm out, you're going to need that Frosty.
There's something about that chili because they give you the packets of hot sauce. I don't know what the hot sauce is, but it's so good.
Go get it.
Go get it.
go get it, shoveler?
Get the Wendy's. Get the Wendy's out. And how you take part in this contest that we're telling you about. Go to dailyfaceoff.com, top right corner. You'll see the link. Click. Log in if you have made your account already. If you haven't, start. Get in there. Download the old app on your phone and start earning points and getting free real food. Real food. Not like that fake food that other places are offering you.
Don't want fake food. Real food, please.
Yeah. Real food.
You want to freeze that? No, don't freeze it, please. Never freeze. Or frozen.
So it is going to snow right away, right? Like the next couple days.
You know what? I when you hear it's coming, you don't want to pay attention. You just ignorance is bliss. Sunny skies, blue, beautiful, warm today. I don't want to think about it, Dean.
There's snowflakes out my window right now.
Is there really?
I don't know that it's snowing, but there's snowflakes kind of
Swirling.
Swirlies. Calgary weather. Yeah, like by Wednesday, it
I'm
looks
out
like
of
we're and then cold. What the H? Weather. News. Calgary could see 10 centimeters of snow and a huge temperature dip.
10 centimeters?
Yeah, I wanted to make sure because I had seen 10 to 15 centimeters. And if Daily Hive is saying it's true, it's got to be true.
Oh yeah.
Damn it. Polar vortex. It's a
Vortex. Not another goddamn vortex, son of
a dominant ridge of high pressure. Brought unusually warm weather to southern Alberta over the weekend.
13 right now. God damn.
And then it says here, but pack your shit. That's what CTV's saying. Well, that's weird.
Okay.
A shift in weather patterns will see the polar vortex start to wander south, funneling Arctic air
Frig off.
into the western prairies late Monday.
Yeah, we're basically screwed until April.
That frontal system
I'm not
is
coming
expected
back,
to produce blustery conditions.
Doug's traveling this week. What the hell's he gonna do?
By the time the system hits southern Alberta, it's going to be just kind of cold temperatures for some up north. But by the time it hits southern Alberta, that precipitation is expected to show up as snow.
Snow.
Great for
God.
skiing. Maybe I'll come back go skiing.
And I had just gotten, my driveway's nice and clean,
Yeah.
all chipped and dry, got all the ice off.
Yeah.
The whole sidewalk in front, I've been putting salt down, make sure you get it nice
Are you
and
north
dry.
facing? You got that ice hanging around?
I'm north facing.
Yeah,
It's no good.
Yeah.
Damn it. The snowiest day of this event, the polar vortex,
Peak of the vortex.
expected to be on Wednesday with between 10 to 15 centimeters possible by the end of the day.
Guess
know
when
what
my Australian bride returns home. to step
On
off the
Wednesday,
plane.
Can I offer words of advice for Wednesday then?
Yeah.
Please.
Go load up on some of that chili.
Oh, see? And I don't need it to
advantage.
be,
Soup day. Pho.
yeah, I don't need wintry conditions for me to enjoy some delicious Wendy's chili. But I'll use it. I'll take it.
Don't need it, but I'll lean on it if I need to.
Hey, did you know March is typically the snowiest month in Calgary?
Good skiing this time of year.
An average monthly snowfall of 22.7 centimeters. Damn it.
Story checks out, man.
And then you start talking about this. People are like, well, it's going to snow May long weekend. So what, it's only March.
Yeah,
what are you
that's
talking
months
about?
away. Yeah. That is typically last snow, May long weekend. Ruin someone's camping trip. And
Yeah,
then
just
she's gone
ruin everything.
till September.
Yeah, damn it. We'll do our Betway bets.
Sure.
Betway. Get your Betway bets. Get them. Go get them. Get them.
Get them.
Gotta get them. With Betway, you can get a free bet up to $200 if your first bet loses. What?
Ooh.
Yeah, listen to this. You
I like
create
that.
a new account, and right now, scan the QR code on your screen if you're watching online. Redeem your bonus. Place a bet, no minimum amount required, and if the bet loses, you will get a refund of up to $200. You can then use that money to bet on your favorite sports. This offer only available outside of Ontario. Isn't that awesome? Right? It's hey, we're not out to, we want people just
Have some fun.
have some fun,
More
enjoy
fun.
some success.
And you know what? First one doesn't go your way. It's going your way anyway.
Let's go. We're
It's
gonna
going
help
your way
you out.
anyway. We got you.
We're gonna help you out.
Whoa! Big game hunting. Boom.
Little big game hunting.
Love it.
Washington at Calgary.
Washington.
Gonna take Nazem Kadri. 1 assist.
God, he's been good.
He's been real good.
You're right about the vets. They've been nails all
He's
weekend.
been real good, Rhett.
Yeah.
He's a professional.
4 points in his last 3 games. He had 7 shots versus Montreal.
Well, and you'll see where I'm going in a moment because yes, he's been shooting the S out of the puck.
They're shooting the old Dukes. Hey.
Mhm.
Plus 130 for a assist or better for Kadri.
Yeah.
And you mentioned big game hunting. Let's go. Igor Sharangovich, first goal of the match, plus 1,000. Let's go.
10-1. Let's ride.
Let's do it.
Okay. You mentioned the shots for Kadri. Let's start there. His last 4 games, 3 of them 5 or more. He's got a 5, a 5, and a 7. So I'm going to dance on over 3.5 shots. That's nearly even money. And Sharangovich, 2 points, 350. Come on now. Dean already knows he's scoring the first of the game. I just
Yeah.
need some measly helper later.
Mhm.
Let's go.
What do you think, Rhett?
I love those picks, fellas. Those are great picks.
Thanks, bud.
Thanks, Rhett.
So again, with Betway, create a new account if you haven't already. If you're new to this, create the new account, scan the QR code on the screen, redeem your bonus. You place that bet, and if it loses your first bet,
Don't worry.
you'll get a refund of up to $200. You can then use that, spin it into another bet on your favorite sports. This offer only available outside of Ontario.
Mhm.
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 Did you say you have lines for this game tonight from the home side? Do we know? Because we know Wolf is starting. Is Kuzmenko playing?
Kuzmenko's in. He came back against the Habs, and Pelche is out. AJ Greer will play his second game since returning from injury.
Mhm.
Walker Dewar is out. So you'll have Greer, Rooney, Coronado is the 4th line, and the top line is Kuzmenko or Kuzmenkov, right? Sharangovich and Hunt still in there.
We talked last week about, and because you brought it up there, the veterans having to be pros.
Not an issue.
And then, the report came out over the course of the weekend that there was a bit of a sit down.
Chat, fellas.
Weaver,
Chat.
Kadri, Backlund,
7 guys.
7 guys
Yeah.
sat down,
Anderson.
had a little, boys, how's she going?
Tete-a-tete.
Yeah. They looked good against Vegas. They looked inspired against Montreal. It's kind of what
That's what you want to see.
you called for, Rhett. Hey-
Noodles too, right? Noodles said back in the 03 season, Daryl did the same thing.
Yeah, well, he's kind of threatened their jobs. He said, if you guys don't play, then you'll be out of here. But you had said there needed to be some way find something to galvanize the group over the last month of the season. Maybe they've done that.
I hope they've done it.
And you're still, Dryden Hunt's still not winning you over? Continues to be
He's
very passive.
ho-hum for me.
That's just, yeah.
He's picking up points here or there.
Yeah. Okay.
Is he a recipient of points or is he the driver of
He's
producing?
actually made some nice plays. That's
Oh,
what surprised me.
Oh boy.
But yeah, again, I'm not
Who's
lobbying
selling
for
you?
the extension for Dryden Hunt. He remains in the lineup.
No,
ahead of
clearly
players.
He does.
I
Yeah.
got to tell you what's happened, Dean, and you'll confirm because we both know this young human
Yeah.
that's we work with. Someone has sold him on some sort of obscure statistic that
I don't
nobody
have any
else
stats
could
on Hunt.
understand,
No.
and then
There's no
he's
player card.
oh yeah,
The player card would not be good. The player card would be on your side. It's just like, why does Huska keep rolling him out there with Sharon Govich and Kuzmenko? And it's like, well, seems to be working. I don't know.
But
I agree. Like, I'm not saying.
but you're saying it's working.
Yeah.
I don't know that it's working.
If you told me he's a half point per game as a fourth liner over the last 2 weeks, like, I think that's kind of what he's close to doing here. That's way over what you'd expectation would be. This guy was in the A for most of the year. Like, if you told me your 15th or 16th or 17th best forward is going to come in and give you a half point per game, I think that's overshooting expectations. I'm not saying it's going to continue.
Is he doing something Coronado couldn't be doing, or Pelche, or
Winning over Huska is the only thing he's doing that Coronado.
but
I don't
Huska's a
disagree.
D. I think he's clearly proven this year that he doesn't have a clue what he's doing. So
Days after.
if there's anything we've
Flowers.
learned this season,
Yeah.
it's that Huska is out of his depth.
That's right.
clueless.
Really has no
Rhett Warner on the Barn Burner podcast.
really has no idea how to listen. This is the NHL.
All right.
Quit he's just slapping people together and calling it a line. So it's
Yeah.
not going to work forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would be itching to put Kuzmenko on the left side, which he mostly played in Vancouver, and Coronado up on the top line, but he keeps leaving Hunt in there.
It's
of
here's
confidence.
what's going to happen though. How old's this Hunt guy?
I bet you he's 24, 25, something like that. Maybe
He's
older.
close.
Eventually, you're going to get
27,
pissed
maybe?
off
He's
because you're going to
28.
these other guys aren't going to get in, and you're going to be going, "What? How about we get a look at Pelche in that
Yeah.
spot?" Right? Like we're going to get okay, half a point. Well, maybe Pelche is a point and a half. An offensively gifted player can't get into the lineup because there's no spot in the lineup for him because you got a fourth liner playing with your best offensive guys.
If this was a team in the playoffs or trying to get into the playoffs, I guess they are.
go with a
But you know what I
veteran
mean?
guy,
Then
yeah.
you would have Hunt
And that's probably where
more
we're at with the coach.
dependable,
Yeah.
more just more games under his belt, I guess. But
And I'm not
Well,
okay trying.
while we're advocating
That'd be a good third time advocate. Yeah.
for youth, this would fly in the face of that.
2 helpers against Vegas, a goal 3 games ago. That's been the hot stuff of late. And again, 1 goal and a 7-2 loss. Yeah. Okay.
The only reason we talk about it is you bring it up because you
Well,
want-
he's just on the top, what I would call your top line. Not necessarily your best line, but the one with Sharon Govich and Kuzmenko, the 2 guys with very high offensive ceilings.
But
It's just
because we
an odd
like to
fit for me.
argue with you, that is a good point I made.
Yeah. Scored against Tampa in the win. Yeah, 4 in his last 7. It's a nice run. 4 in his last 6.
Sure. He's taken Jacob Pelche's spot. Great.
Tonight he has, yeah, which I'm not advocating for.
We're going to get confused.
Can we end this dumb show already?
Advocating. I don't know where.
I know. Did you see the highlights from Columbus, Winnipeg?
No,
Last night,
Dean, I'm not going to spend a lot of time with Columbus.
I saw Hellebuck had a shutty going into the third, and they walloped.
6-1.
Yeah.
It looks like a lot of fun being in
No.
Columbus.
No.
Because I love because Aaron Portzline is a guy. He's from Columbus. He's covered day one
Yeah.
of that team. And I think it was last week they were down 3-0 to Montreal about 6 minutes in.
Oh,
And it was like, mercifully, this is over, as it was over 5 minutes into the first period.
right.
Toffoli, 4 goals in 4 games as a Jet, and it was 6-1, and it was not close. And we're sitting here talking about professionals having to be, veterans having to. How about being in Columbus, where you've had to do that for about 80 games?
Oh,
Gross.
and they ran Babcock before it even started after that.
Well, maybe
incredible
they should have
decision
kept
trade.
Babcock.
Well, I if it's him or Pascal Leclerc or whatever the guy's name is, sure.
That's right. And you know what? Pascal Leclerc played for the Blue Jackets. I believe he was a first-round pick of the Blue Jackets.
But no, the new coach has been benching young guys, and it's like, look, you're bad. Play your kids. You're bad. Like, you didn't trade Boone Jenner. You're gonna not cash in on Boone Jenner's best offensive. What are you doing? You
They
were
love Boone
slandering
Jenner.
Boone Jenner a few weeks ago. You didn't realize the season he's putting together.
I was not slandering Boone Jenner.
Teasing you.
I think I was on the other side of that, wasn't I?
I was saying something about Boone Jenner as a centerman at the deadline. You're like, what? No, Boone Jenner. Either way.
No, I got Boone Jenner on my kids' fantasy team.
Really? How's that going? You ran your season last night?
He's been going great.
Or
I
is he
don't
still
know.
going?
I'm not sure what's going on.
I 2 leagues wrapped last night.
Yeah.
Playoffs coming up here. Let's go, people. Set your lineups.
While we're, I raised hey, Tim Hortons, happy birthday. 60, eh?
Is it 60 roll up the rims or just birthday 60?
Well, you know
I
what?
think it's
You're
birthday
probably right. Roll up the rim is it's the 60th anniversary. It's
Wow.
back for it. No, it's Tim's 60th
Yeah,
anniversary.
that makes more sense.
And they are they've got the big prizes lined up. I know we ran the thing there on Friday, but it's a popular place.
10 grand a day they're giving away in the
Mhm.
cash. Wow.
Daily jackpot of $10,000. Maybe you're going to go on a sun-soaked Hilton getaway.
Yeah, that sounds good.
The all-electric Volkswagen ID4, all kinds of prizes. Just feels good. You must miss it, Retro, being down there in Yankee Town. Do you have a lot of
Yeah,
Timmies
they
in
have Timmy's
Buffalo?
there. Yeah.
Tons of Timmys.
Do they
you
have
know where-
tons?
Do you know where Tim Hortons played?
Tim Horton?
Tim Horton played? Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah. I just didn't know how many there would be.
I remember seeing them in Rochester. They've
Every
definitely
corner.
crept in from Southern Ontario pretty nicely into that part of the world. I don't know that you're finding them in California with any regular occurrence.
Look at Jack in the chat. He's like, thanks for watching. Jack's wrapping up the
He's
show.
done here. He's just go watch Cammy After Dark.
He's
We're
the
done.
boss. If
Boss
the
says
boss
we're
is
done,
saying
guys.
shut it down. Let's go.
Bang
What
out
is
some
it?
DoorDash and go.
We got to do DoorDash, Jack. Sorry.
Jesus, Jack. You got a dentist
Okay,
appointment?
let
What's
me-
happening here?
Okay, Jack must have.
Hurry. Jack's got to go.
Thanks everyone for watching.
See you, buddies.
My arse puckers now when Jack walks in the room. It's like, Jesus, okay, smart
Are we
enough.
okay?
Boss is here.
Is he going to fire us?
With DoorDash, ordering is easy. Just open the DoorDash app, choose what you want from where you want. Your items will be left safely outside your door with contactless delivery. So great. You don't need to interact with anybody.
Nails.
I love it. For a limited time, our listeners / viewers can get 25% off and 0 delivery fees on your first order of $15 or more when you put in the promo code NATION25, NATION25. So easy. That's how you do it. So for tonight, limited.
It's a light slate tonight, Rhett, but it is a popcorn night for you and Junior. Flames and Caps, 6:30 start.
Theater popcorn, DoorDash.
Homemade.
He's going homemade. So you're going to have to DoorDash something else for him.
I might DoorDash some theater
Oh,
popcorn.
yeah. You had tweeted it the other day. You want to feel like a criminal, an outlaw, someone breaking the rules?
Yeah.
Order some theater popcorn to your house.
You or well, that is I find because that's your little discreet. It's just, okay, don't just say it's when you're walking out. You walk in, you buy the popcorn, and then you just walk out.
What movie's he going to?
It's like, wait a minute, are you going to see a movie? No, I just really wanted some popcorn. It feels like, sir,
I've
you'll need
never
to come
done
with
this,
us.
but this is a hell of an idea. You're hitting a freaking road.
And you said you're just like
Yes.
adrenaline
Road
rush. You
trip?
feel like you robbed the bank when you're walking out of there.
You're road
Stop.
tripping it?
Fuel up, head over to the theater, grab some corn.
Oh, baby, that's brilliant. If I'm DoorDashing tonight, I'm DoorDashing shepherd's pie.
Oh,
Shep's pie.
that's snow in there. He's got the swirling snow.
You know what?
That's a great
I
order.
got hockey game tonight.
Yeah.
I got no shit to do for my stupid kids. It's going to be great.
And it's kind of a doubleheader. 6:30 in Calgary, and then 8:00 start for the Sabres, your other team,
Yes.
and the Kraken. The
I gotta
Crackheads out
stay
west.
up, watch Rob Ray.
Oh, he's sour about this trip, isn't he? What do you say? It was like 13 days he's gone.
Somebody should look up actually if Rob Ray will be in town on Friday. We should have him come in.
Somebody look that up. That's your best buddy.
He's your friend.
You text him. What do you mean somebody look it up?
Brett.
So
he-
Wikipedia or something?
The schedule. Look at the schedule. If they're playing, he can't be.
Brett.
there.
He's here on Sunday.
Brett. He's your neighbor.
He's on the road. He's in Seattle. He's mad at me. We lost.
Oh yeah,
And I'd
because
be
your
mad,
kids,
too.
the kids. Mm.
Just didn't play his horses.
Dash that for the win with DoorDash. Who doesn't have the DoorDash app by now?
What are you doing?
Get it.
People
We'll
that you
get
don't
it.
want to be friends with. That's who. Weirdos.
Weirdos.
Can I say something before we get off?
Yeah.
I'm concerned. It just came, random thoughts.
Yeah.
Can this Jack be trusted, seeing as he's our boss and he's
With all this power going right to his head, I don't know.
and a bit of a conduit, another big word, to the pipeline, maybe taking comments up to the top. Careful what you say around him.
Well, okay, so if he's
you think you got a mole in the room?
but to what? Like a company or the Flames? Or
Whoever his boss is, I don't know.
He's reporting to someone. Somebody's
Is he
paying
top
that
of the
man.
org chart?
Somebody's paying that man. It ain't you, me, or Pinder.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm not paying him.
Are you?
Wait, you don't pay me?
Are you a mole?
Are you running? Hit up the flagpole? Is that what you're doing?
Are you ratting us out, Jack?
Shit rope?
I'm my own boss. There's
I'm
no
really
there's no one
confused now.
above me.
Hmm.
But I thought you were paying me.
Is he volunteering?
Have you
Shit,
been
Jack.
paid?
Is someone paying you?
Are you so young that you didn't realize you
Is
have
this an unpaid internship? Could have bought the guy another lunch or two.
Because I'm telling you right now, we're not paying you.
I ain't
Jeez.
paying you shit.
Nothing.
Jack, I hope you got a boss, man.
Big
Benevolent.
boss man?
Yeah.
From Cobb County, Georgia.
This big old mean guy.
Do some hard time.
Now, was he like a prison guy or was
Oh,
he
yeah.
a street guy?
Yeah. No, he was
Prison guard.
prison
Okay.
guard. He'd get the old nightstick and
Oh, the nightstick. Man, he was mean with that.
fuck you up with a whack.
Whack. Yeah, that's pretty, he had a good run, didn't he?
Okay, now wait a minute. Now, Jack, just earmuffs or something.
Yeah, unplug there. Case off.
So Jack's getting paid somehow.
We're not sure. I think so. He keeps coming in.
We're not getting paid. How the
We-
fuck- how
I haven't
is he-
paid him.
How is he getting paid?
Is DoorDash sending him all the money? What are we doing?
I'm
here?
not seeing any goddamn money. How's he?
Hey,
I
taxis.
thought they were sending my checks to the house in Calgary. Are they not?
Yeah, they must be faxing the check the wrong place.
I know we hate meetings, but maybe it's time for one.
Oh, God.
What do you want to talk about for this week for shows, guests, things? Is there stuff coming?
Tomorrow, Ryan Pike is in studio, friends.
go.
His book launches tomorrow. On the Clock, History of the Flames at the Draft.
On
Is
the
it that-
clock.
Is it that big book?
Big book. The Bible?
Well, the Flames had that big, massive book.
50-pound book. Yeah.
That was like the coffee table book.
Yeah.
This is more of a
Pike
page.
write
turn.
that? Is that a Pike bomb?
That's not a
company's
Pike bomb.
coming.
It's comparable to the Pike bomb.
Yeah.
But yes, and I believe we might even see him at Greta. He could sign a book if we set.
How
that up
many
properly.
was it? Was it an 8-pound book? What was the weight?
It was big. I don't know. I feel like I was not.
It's an 8-pound book. My mom and I,
Oh dear.
George Johnson completely sewered us.
Thanks, Georgie.
Fuck you,
Hope you're
George.
listening.
Hey, can we come in and talk about the Sure, George? We got all kinds of time. Love talking with
Yeah.
George. Sorry, my voice is gone. I can't
You guys talk about the book without me.
But this fucking loser here, he wants to talk about it. Great. So, Mr. Mr. Nerdlinger, what can you tell me about your book?
Nerdlinger.
It's an 8-pound book.
Well, it's an 8-pound book. Oh, well, that's how we judge books.
Must be good.
Feels like a good one.
Yeah. That's why magazines are shit. They don't weigh anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And I've also
my mom and I, we made cookbooks. You don't say. Tight with your mom, are you? Seeing her for dinner tonight? Before you head downstairs?
I want to do that this summer. Can we do that? When there's some downtime?
What, make fun of people?
Failure to launch folk. I think we should have some on. Get their spin on life.
You want to do that this summer?
I feel like that would be great.
You want to do 0 in summer.
I want to do 0, but if we're going to end up having to do something, I feel like this one could be a winner.
You get Nerdlinger on. You want to do that?
Get Nerdlinger and and the parent whose house he's still living in.
Mom, yeah.
Mom Nerdlinger.
Mama Nerdlinger.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nancy Nerdlinger. I think.
Yeah.
Because I think there's a lot of
Mom and
people out there that would like to avoid that scenario. We might be able to help them.
Sometimes in the kitchen, when she's cooking in the kitchen, she's not wearing anything under that apron. I love it. Freak.
That's probably time to wrap the show, Jack.
Yeah, you've gone too far.
That's what you want to do? Talk to these goddamn freaks all the time?
Also, March Madness starts this week. I'll have a bracket ready for all of us to do.
Will
tomorrow.
you?
Baby.
Yeah, March Madness. Big time. It's got to be talk of the country down there.
Yes, it
Hoops.
is.
And in
Absolutely.
Hoops.
There's
UConn.
there's two potential outcomes, and both are good.
Okay.
One is that Pinder sets it up and it's good to go, and a bunch of people get to take part in the March Madness kind of bracketology, that whole thing.
Yeah.
Number two is Ryan forgets to start it. The tournament starts, and it's like, shit, I missed it again. Because you're batting about 800 on that one.
800's good. Yeah. I'll take it.
Yeah,
800.
you're doing, no, I mean on missing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, when was the first? Oh,
God damn it.
those
Why didn't I
first two
do
games
that?
count?
Oh.
God damn it.
The first four? Why are they adding 68? 64 is the perfect bracket. They're first four, and they come in as 13 seeds. How did that make sense? They should be 16 seeds if they're not in the tournament yet. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Well, I went into Yahoo and it won't let me put any.
Oh.
Yeah, well, the tournament started. Well, what the hell? That's kind of an annual tradition.
Yeah. So look forward to that probably Thursday this week. Like the play for Wednesday. Damn it, guys. Any Buffalo Hoopsters in there or no?
No Buffalo Hoopsters, but Oregon got in yesterday, so that was
Syracuse is close by, right? I don't know if they're in, but they're usually
the
good.
Orangemen,
Yeah.
the Trumps.
They're huge.
Big
guy.
They won the year I was playing here. We were massive.
Really?
We were at Wild Wings. We were partying. Me and
No
TC
way.
Conley. By the way, saw a bunch of my old hack buddies. Brian Campbell,
Yes,
Primo, Dawes, Shannon, Coletta,
Jason
Connolly,
Dawes.
Wooly.
Nigel.
Yes.
Where did you see all these people?
That
Ryan-
the fashion show.
That's right. Walk the catwalk.
Tomorrow's show. Rhett lays out the Ryan Miller fashion show because you missed this on Friday.
Is that right?
You guys should do some research. If I was part of this, that part of the show, I'd do some research.
If you were, what part of the show?
The researchers, we got
Being
the
on it?
On the research staff.
You know, that we
the
got the
crack
guys that-
research
we got-
staff.
We got the guys that write the jokes, and then we got the guys that do the research. So
Yeah, someone's
those
got to
guys-
research if Rob
or-
Ray's in Seattle
those
tonight.
guys should do the
Yeah, or
research
just-
and the joke writing.
Content, bringing
Content creators. Yeah. the
content. Yeah, that's
When Rhett moves back to Calgary this summer, he's launching an annual fashion show. That's where we're going to launch the Barn Burner Marathon.
It's going to be great.
and a meat raffle and
Artie, the Artie party. I'm going to bring the Artie party right up to town. I'm also going to bring the Strictly Hip, not the Tragic Hip, the Strictly Hip to play afterwards because it'd be great to have a band.
Would be great
At Afterburn.
So good. Yeah.
Well, we better
That's
go.
good,
We
Jack.
got a lot to get to.
Got a lot to do.
I lit. Pike bombs tomorrow.
Pike bomb tomorrow on the show.
Can I take
Flames
a day
tonight.
off then? We can't have 4 on the screen. It looks stupid, I've decided.
If you
No.
want, sure.
Don't Pete, like don't.
Thanks, Brian.
Like you're the worst. Oh, hey buddy, how you feeling? Are you good? Are you gonna be
Great.
good to go for the show? It's ready. Hey Rhett, we're ready to go.
You
Is
know
it
what?
gonna be
You can learn
ready to go?
something from this man. He's very supportive.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Join Ryan and I for Afterburner tonight.
As we recap the Flames and Caps.
You guys
6:30
love
start, friends.
You and Matthew Phillips going way back.
That'll do it.
That'll it.
See you tomorrow, buddies.